Welcome, welcome, buddy VTuber, Jueri! Oh my god, you guys! There are some new changes with the build stream. Very slight minor change, but it actually upgrades it a lot. We actually have finally a professional light, because my ring light is not that strong, and for a lot of a professional camera, you have to have a lot of light. Like, more than what you normally would for a phone camera. So we actually have the light to finally, have this be set at higher quality. I know this camera zoomed in and everything, but look at this! Today we're building the Gundam Gremory. It is from IBO's manga, and it's I really like the design. I really do. It's just I've never seen this before, nor have read the manga. And I'm someone who enjoyed the first season of IBO, so I think it's cheating. It has a scythe. I had a poll set up in the YouTube community tab to see what you guys were interested in seeing being built, and I had a couple of things on there. I did put the wrong picture for the steel haze. That's on me. I didn't realize there were so many different forms. But this one, I was surprised actually won, mainly because I don't think many people know this kit. I put in some familiar kit like Barbados, I think, in the poll, but it won out. The Gremory won out just because of the scythe and the hood and everything. So yeah, that's what we're gonna break into today. Let me welcome this in. Let's see. Let's see. Welcome Luke. Hello Char. Char Kitty. Hello. It's exciting. 3 times the speed. Not today. Not today for this one. Welcome Pana. Hello Copper Chef. Brayden. Welcome Christian. Hello Wee. Wee. Hello Spooktube. Bashwa. Welcome. The Hero Play. Welcome. Shiro. Hello. Adonis. Partition, Gram Time, welcome. Comfy Jueri build stream. Yeah, it's gonna be. Welcome Loopy. Howdy Ginja. Welcome L. Long time no see L. Welcome as always. Let me adjust my sound mixer's a little bit locked off here. Howdy Lysergic. Aaliyah, welcome. Sonic, even newer camera. Actually, this is the same camera. The problem I had before was that I didn't have enough lighting. Well, okay. Before this stream, I think you can see in the reflection of the box too, there's like a huge light over here. Before the stream, I used 2 ring lights that would go on to the item of the box like this. But the ring light can only focus so much light and it's really close to the box itself, right? So it creates like a really reflective surface. So having this sort of dedicated light screen thing helps out a lot. And it's pretty cheap for Black Friday. It was pretty cheap, yeah. Yes, the X, welcome. Simpleton, hello. Iru, welcome. Polycon stream, congratulations! We're streaming this every Saturday anyway, so if you did miss this one, there's always the next time to catch me there. Maybe Jueri's so famous now? Yeah. Am I? I'm pretty modest streamer on the corner of the internet who just happens to know some people, but yeah. Rip no D&D today. Whoa, you guys are skipping out. Hope you guys are winning your D&Ds. Oh, did I catch a beginning of the stream? Yes, you did! Itza, yeah. Your deals match. On this one, actually this one has a bit more red tone, right? I'm actually kind of... Let's examine the box art for a bit. I actually want to keep this one. For my past couple of box art for the Akka and the ball, I was not really into the box art nearly as much. I don't think I didn't plan on saving it. But this one, I feel like it just has such a nice scene to it. And, I don't know, it's just so cool. I will say that the colors on the claws and the horns on this one is a lot redder in the actual model kit, it looks like, as opposed to the box art, interestingly. I believe you can see it here. Having a hood is just cheating. The shape of the face too is such a unique shape to a mobile suit. I like it a lot. I really do. You can call me Roro? Ah, that makes sense! That makes sense. Your name is Itza Roro. I read the first part. Yeah, that makes sense. Could she build in one stream? Hell no. We all know how that goes. Let me just take this off. I remember correctly. Oh yeah, I bought this back in January during the shopping stream, so it's on those model kit from that time. So yeah, give me a second. I'm trying to find. Away. Hi Mardofu! Hi Jueri! This kit looks really cool. Yeah! A lot of people don't know about this kit just because it's from IBO's manga. Which is kind of crazy. I think it's pretty cool for IBO franchise. They take a lot of inspiration from their manga and also their game, I believe, like their apps or something. So there's some that don't appear in the anime at all, and they just make it into a model kit. I have a IBO grade and I want more. IBO is just so fun. It's one of my favorite design of mobile suits in the series. I think it has a very modern taste to it, right? You'll see. At first I was kind of disappointed because I picked the Barbados, but Gremory is also good too. It's okay. We'll build the Barbados eventually, don't worry about it. If only IBO gets more anime? I'm kind of surprised. But I guess it's more natural to have a show only have about 2 seasons attached to it, right? It's kind of rare for them to go past like 2 when it comes to the spin-offs. Non-UC stuff. This one's from the game specifically, I think. I'm not actually sure it's from the game because I think on the Wikipedia it says from the manga itself. It has a panel and everything, but I don't think it looks that good in the manga panels. Not nearly as much, just because it's in black and white, right? Sally, you need to set 2 times to get the full anchor? What do you mean? Oh, welcome! Giraffe. And Fruit Ponty, welcome. Just got back from gym. Gonna start my MG Wing Zero Vercock after. Yeah, sounds good. Great, so let's see here. We got some... I wonder if it's too bright. Let me know. I can turn on the brightness of this thing too. But it looks like the color's pretty accurate. Only 1 sticker? Whoa! This is gonna be good. A single sticker. Not much to worry about. Shoot a high grade Astaroth origin. Hello, Evan. I don't know where that's from yet. Oh, this is the pilot. Look, he's so snazzy. You sleepy like buckle your kiddo. You got 35 years to work through. Not the worst. I actually really did enjoy the low 79s. Half of the series so far. Alright, so let's look through this. This is the pilot. Well, very scrawny. I guess they haven't been eating a lot during the war. Johnny, hi! Working on priming and building the inner frame of the Fat Cat God Gundam. That has a lot of good reviews from what I've heard. Sounds like a fun experience, isn't it? Whoa. Yeah, but how color accurate is it actually? Color accurate to what? The box art or to the manga? Because the manga is, you know, black and white. Looks pretty accurate to me. I will say though that there's some dark navy colored pieces in here, interestingly. Even though I don't think it's visible on this mobile suit at all. Have a good build stream. Thank you, thank you. As you said, you need the 2 times to have full anchor since the Lord Anchor of Weapon broke. No, I don't want to build it a second time. Hi, Cycle. Welcome. And JD2. Morning. Hope this doesn't make you crash. Why would it make me crash? It would not make me crash. What is this? The Gundam Matrosius and the Asura. This is the one they were talking about. Someone was talking about earlier. This is pretty cool. I like this one. This kind of actually has a bit of that sort of wingspan to it, right? Kind of like the Sea Gundam, the way this is. Because this is like the backpack, I'm assuming, or shoulder pads or something. But it's so thick in piece. I don't know. I like the design philosophy of IBO a lot. Whoa. So they always drop you in with the colors. It's like we'll be using every part. Okay, we'll just start the head. But first need to remove the pieces from the box it's confined to. Hi, welcome Bin. Hello. Alright guys, I apologize. This is gonna take quite a bit. Looks like I need to turn down the lighting, I think. It's pretty bright, so obviously I can turn it down on my end. Is that what? 60? That's good enough. I think too bright can be really reflective on the piece of paper. Okay, good. I know people have dedicated shelves for different series, but I think IBO will be the one I would put a lot of shelf for. By the way, pilot to that Gundam is a lesbian. Little fun fact lore. It's a lesbian? Oh, you know, I thought this was a guy. I could see it go both ways. I thought it was a very well-dressed male, but I could see it being a lesbian too. Pretty neat. Oh, let's see. I put the gray box. I can toss out my plastic. Choco Gundam. Astaroth Origin looks so different from the Calamity War. Why did they change it then? Just for the sake of animation or something? The Marchosias, I hope the spelling's right, is a hand grenade. Don't get that. Whoa. Okay. Noted. Duly noted. That's a shame though, because I think that's the design I prefer over the other one. Seed, hello, welcome. Yeah, I'm trying to flop because of the backpack weight. Yeah, I heard that a lot of the issue with the IBOs tends to be the fact that the frame of it or something tends to make it so it kind of loses its hold over some time. I'm like unwrapping this underneath the table to reduce the sound. Is it working? I don't think it's working. Okay, sorry. Take the time. Take the time to take it off. This is the sticker sheet, so I'll put that in here. Gosh, Shan, the sticker sheet's so reflective. How did I do that? Honestly, Gundam is going to be pro activity. It's fun. Hope you enjoy IBO's Gundam Death Sight. Wait, Death Sight. Wait. So I think one of the coolest weapons in terms of fantasy, right, is the scythe weapon. I don't know, the shape of it is probably not very ideal for slaying demons or vampires or whatever in video games and medias, but I just think it's so cool. Is there any other mobile suit with it besides like the Death Sight, as far as I'm aware? Let me know if there's any mobile suit with the scythe. Also, I'm kind of curious if there's one with a hammer too. I know Galgaigar has kind of a really cool hammer. I just like the idea of having like a miniaturized hammer that I can use as like a gavel. Alright, last one. Sticky is no more. Hello! The family-only Gundam Astaroth Origin went broke and sold off the armor part, leaving the frame and the head only. Later on, added random armor because the Gundam Astaroth Mangalore. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, Grace has many polycaps. Probably best not to move it too much. Alright, I think that's everything. Alright, we're good. Let's see here. Forbidden? Oh, right, Forbidden has one too. More of a half anchor? What's considered a half anchor as opposed to something you can actually be calling it scythe? What's happening now? Hi, Equasaur. We just had to unwrap the plastic, so we're just about to start. You're just in time. We are starting right about now. Let's set it off to the side here. So fascinating with this light. I don't even need my ring light on the right side. It doesn't really do anything for the rest of the build. Gundam. Guisan have a big hammer from the IBO series. Of course! Rare free hammer. Well, I think, doesn't Gramps have a hammer too? They call it Gundam Hammer. I think just to sell the toys. Not so sure. These are polycaps. B and C. C2. Oh, there are C1s in this? Oh, these are kind of big pieces. The C1 and then this is B, I'm assuming? Yeah, so we'll use these two for now. The cloak is made out of a stronger version of the non-nanolamiant armor. Hey, you guys, did you all read the manga or something? Aww. If you want a hammer and Gundam, Guisan green dick for frog Gundam? Oh, okay, I see. Do you do any panel lining or customizing? I do not. But the reason is because I only ever build on stream. I know there's also a few other content creators or streamers I talk to that do that only. And because I only ever build on stream, I want to finish my main straight build first and then think about the panel lining stuff after. I don't even have proper panel lining tools quite yet, but for the most part, I just build on stream just so I can stop storing these boxes. That's my issue right now. I want to reduce the amount of boxes that's in my possession so that I can have more room for these guys to be stayed on shelf. Right now, I would say 2/6 of my shelf space is dedicated to the backlog. Some of the backlog is spilling outside the shelf too, but I'm hoping to reduce that as much as I can before I start buying more for myself. Whoa! Just dropped my nippers. 7. 5, 6, 7. We're starting with the flesh tone piece. If you're into Hammer, there's a third-party kit called Thor. It has a big hey. What are you trying to say? Marvel? Are we getting to Marvel now? We wouldn't do that, would we? Or if the lighting's okay on this. I have to adjust it into coming streams later on. What's a bunny building? We're building a Grim Reaper. Kind of looks like a rabbit a little bit for a Gremory. Hello Yaps, welcome. Unbuilt boxes? Yes. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. My first kit was the IBO kit, the high-grade lupus. Oh, okay. Not bad, not bad. I wonder if the torso on that is sturdy enough after all these years. B and C1. C1 here. 9. 7, 8, 9. What do you do with boxes of the kit that you have built? Okay, so for the boxes that have the box art where it's just like the balls, for example, the balls or the ag guy, I tend to throw out because I don't think they're inspiring enough. But something like the Gremory or my first kit, I tend to keep. I actually need to sort through my boxes and throw out some of them because I think I'm going to end up hoarding my boxes. I really should cut them down. I think for the most part, I've been getting better about it, but I think I saved a couple of my first early boxes. So this Gundam Death Sight, right? Hey. Not Gundam Death Sight. No. Hi, Midi. Welcome. He's also gonna be streaming later. Are you hinting at something? I think he's streaming 11 PM though, so I don't know if I streamed that long to even like rate into him or anything on here. This piece here. Sorry. No, it's not a Marvel kit. It's actually a third-party mecha that uses the name Thor because of his gigantic hammer. Fair. Fair. Depends on the design of the mecha itself. The set, I think it's the flesh tone that wants to be on. What? We have to put stickers on this already? No way. Alright, we'll do that in a bit. How does this work? I didn't hear. Okay. We got a sticker sheet. I'm surprised we're using it so early. Which one is it asking me to do? 1? This is kind of scary a little bit. I'm like, what? Is this the eye sticker already? Oh, kind of surprised we're using eye sticker for this. I guess it makes sense. We're using eye stickers because it's a high grade. I just thought it was gonna be a bit more cooler than just a sticker sheet with the eye. Okay, let me grab the tweezers onto this one. Find it. My coworker keep trying to push me to buy a specific kit for some reason. Which kit is it they're asking you to buy? I think it depends if they are a good choice in the kit. Hi, welcome Portland and Phoenix 2. Welcome. Got a backlog of 4 right now. 2 high grades, 2 regulars, 2 rags. I dread becoming one of the box mount people online, but Christmas is coming. Yes. I think accidentally working towards 10 kits in the backlog is pretty possible. 20, 30, that's when you start to lose track of things, alright? For me, the reason why I even have a backlog is honestly thanks to the community. In a good way, obviously. So I don't have to worry about it too much. But I will say that the practice of the P-Bandai pre-order stuff is what causes a lot of backlog to happen. That's why I try to, when I see a kit I really want, and it's not on pre-order, I tend to not worry about it nearly as much. One meme. Are single-bladed nippers worth it? Can't decide if I wanna buy a pair, help. Try it this way. I think it's worth it. If you plan to build for a long time, I think it's nice to kind of get the luxury up for yourself. You definitely make cleaner cuts and less need for a shaving tool once you put down a piece. Oh, I don't know about this one. Guys, my hands are shaking too much for this one. Ah! Why did it have to be eye sticker? I haven't used these in a long time, you know? I haven't built a kit involving these eye stickers. Oh no! Okay, okay. Let's chill. Let's chill out. You want me to put it on here for sure. Okay, and then please just lay on there gently. Maybe? Yes, no, yes, no, no, no? Fudge! Why is this so hard? No, this is fine. I think this is okay. Could be a little bit better aligned, but I think I can't be too picky about it. I think I got it pretty good on here. What do you think? Is it gonna show? I don't know if it shows. It's a little bit the gold lighting. I haven't done these in a while. The past few kits I used has their own eyepiece. Or no eyepiece in general. It's not the death side clearly forbidden. What about leftover runners? I don't have any. I don't have any. I do have... I've been meaning to clear out some of my spare runners, because right now I have spare runners to the side of my desk for the priest, the 30-minute fantasy freeze, and also the RG Sananju. I've not gone through the phase of kind of sorting them out and tossing out the things I don't need. I really should, but it's just been so busy lately, and lately it's been a while since I had a break, and this week has been my first break in a while, so I'm just playing a lot of games. Oh, I like this. I like this. The weapons are huge in this one. Oversized weapon for the tiny characters, my favorite trope. Okay, so we're gonna cut this out. I saw a few kids I would honestly consider taking the eye sticker off, especially the one with the translucent part. This one, I would say you kind of need the eye sticker on it just because the solid color of the skin doesn't do it any justice. The solid color just does not give it that depth. You kind of do need it for this. I prefer if they can somehow make the eye separation a bit more clear without the stickers, but it's a high grade, so I give it a bit more of a pass. Hi, Jueri. Will John Bandai be here today? Hi, F. Welcome, welcome. John Bandai. Glad you guys enjoyed that cameo. Last week we did have Bandai official account hop in here, so thank you, YouTube, I guess. Thank you, YouTube, for recommending my stream to them. I didn't think I was reaching to the feed of Bandai themselves when it comes to model kits and things, but they did come in. I tried playing it cool. I didn't know who it was because I was confused. The name of the account was BNTCA, Bandai Namco's Trading Collectors of America or something. I forgot the exact breakdown of it, but I only saw the acronym because the way YouTube does their naming stuff confused me. So I just assumed it was just a regular, like, content creator or something. Turns out it's the actual company behind the model kits and stuff, which is crazy. Wait, so how do I put this one in? In here? Supposed to be the... I'm gonna have to break out both of these parts. I have an idea of what it's supposed to look like. Dean, thank you for subscribing. Thank you. +1 for retool nippers. I will say you don't need god hands. If you're going for single blade nippers, do look for alternatives. I feel like god hands are kind of overkill for what you're trying to aim for. I think once the nippers start to go above $30, the difference in price tag is incremental past 30. I heard this pays really good. I use Q-tip to push down small stickers without scratching them. Hi, Nuke Dragon. Honestly, at this size, I don't think the scratch is even that noticeable. I do know what you're talking about. When you put down stickers with tweezers, sometimes you leave that impression in the sticker itself. But this one's not gonna have it. I highly doubt it will. What's more satisfying, the building or having the finished kit in hand? The building for sure. The building for sure. I'm one of the slower builds out there. Because I like to stretch out my money's worth. You'll never find me doing like a speed build challenge of, oh, try finishing this kit within 10 minutes. No, I need this kit to stretch out as long as I have spent the dollar on it. That's what I think. Okay, so let's see. Get this on here. Like this? I think. Oh, there you go. It's a bit more in now. It has like a mohawk or something. Can you get this in here? Whoa! I didn't expect such a mohawk look on him. Oh man, I kind of regret the eye placement on this one a little bit. I see it now. It's like sliding off just a little bit. I wonder if I could push it up though. It's cheap sticker, so it should ideally move up easily with just a tiny nudge, which it did kind of here. Okay. Oh man, I wish I put the sticker after I put on the frame of this. It's okay. Easy fix. Easy fix. Smooth over some of the lumps on the sticker and it's good. Man, I don't know. You can take this off and replace it. There you go. Line it out and it's good. Hello DXI, welcome. The issue with this page is that they're 40-50 now. Oh no, really? I remember when I first started the hobby, people were saying, oh, you know, this pays like 25 bucks with all these things and it has like a really cool case for your nippers after they're done using blah blah blah. But they're 40-50 now? I guess they're starting to like, ooh, you know, they're gonna look confident here, and so they're starting to increase their price because of that. I mean, it's kind of worth the price it's at, but at the same time, they were the entry into higher quality nippers. Even though you're gonna be into this hobby for a long time, do treat yourself. I'm telling you right now, treat yourself to the nicest tool you can. When it comes to stuff like customizing and painting, I do think that you can kind of cheap out a little bit just to try it out, but once you know for sure you enjoy this level of customization, then just break into it. Building, painting, custom is best part of the hobby. I think with customization stuff, I don't have a good visual what it looks like at the end. I would have to go into Photoshop and then play around with something in order to figure out if I want to customize it the way I think it'll look good. And I fully blame my brother for getting me to Gundam. Nice. We like it when the family shares a hobby. Let's go. See this thing off. Any Black Friday shopping? Just the light, I guess. Just the extra light on the stream. In terms of model kit, I did not. I know that Mecha Warehouse actually had a Black Friday sale for their stuff. I didn't know. I didn't know it was because they were planning to offshore everything because they're closing down in like 3 to 6 months or something. Do you guys know that? Mecha Warehouse, I think, is a northeastern model kit store. I didn't really know too much about them, but recently they had the Black Friday sale, but they had everything about 80%, 50 to 80% off. Penelope was like 35 bucks, right? That was like the biggest one. But after that discount, I actually did a research on them because I'm really interested in seeing what kind of North American retail, what North American model kit stores there are. And I'm supposed to go here. I found out that Mecha Warehouse is like they do, what's it called, live streams. They actually do a fair amount of live streams where they do giveaways and stuff. And I was like, wow, they really build a community in this place for themselves. Wait, how does this work? I'm supposed to be like a frame on the ends on this? Where does this go in? I'm gonna be. Oh, I see it now. Did they have a cover? Oh, it's covering the bit of the mouth here. Not what I thought at all. It went a lot lower than I thought. I thought it was gonna be up on here like a headband. Hi, Golden Foxy. Build the frame without the armor? Are we doing that? What do you say? Ordering nipper right now? Yes, yes. Congrats. Am I the only person without a backlog? Like all the kits I built that I have? I will say, there's one elusive person in the Discord. His name is Breezy, right? He doesn't have backlog, which is crazy because if you talk to anyone, everyone has a backlog, but he's the only person without a backlog because he built them as they come in. But that's not the crazy part. The crazy part is that he has about maybe 500? I don't know how many model kits he has at this point, but he probably has the biggest collection of GUNPLA. And it's because he built them all without a backlog, so to speak, for the most part. I think he might be having one this holiday season, but I remember the first time I talked to him, he said he has so many, right? Which is true. But I was more shocked by the fact that he was someone who had such a huge collection, but his profile picture on Discord was just an anime girl. Because you're telling me that the people with the Gundam profile pictures don't have nearly as many model kit as someone who only has an anime girl profile picture. That's insane. Where I live, Black Friday is about November to start in December. I think they're extending Black Friday this year, it feels like. I don't know, a lot of people aren't really too keen on buying tech or TVs these days. What's your Holy Grail kit? Holy Grail kit? Do I have one? My answer changes every time, depending on the mood. Sna. I want to get a Sna kit one day. And I also really want the rubber ducky. The rubber ducky model kit. The yellow one I think was out of stock the last time I checked. They only had the black version. But that's not what I want. I want the cleaner one. The reason I want it is because it has the LED in the lights. in a nice way. I don't know. It's funny because my Holy Grail kits are not even like Gundam per se. They're more so third party for the most part. Let's go on. Whoa, wait, the way this cuts the face shape out and everything is kind of cool. I feel like it's on though. It is? Oh, there you go. Whoa! Oh, his face is so handsome. Look at that. It kind of looks like the 30-minute fantasy dragon kit a little bit. The way they shaped this. The gleam of the sticker coming through the slit of the visor. One of them is the Barbados Super Strikes. Good choice, good choice. Right now I have no backlog doing the RG new, but 3 kits are coming. We don't count the backlogs that are coming through orders, okay guys? We only count backlogs that are physically in our room. Or in a room, I should say. So I don't count virtual warehouses or anything like that as a backlog. This is honestly a very strong start for the kit. I like the way it looks here. Let's see. E-runner. Increase my backlog to help John Zephyr. He's very thankful for that. You know, the massive sale, 50 to 80% for Mecha Warehouse. I watched the video that he put out to basically announce the closure of his store. And the main reason he was closing out his store is because of, well, the finances are kind of okay. It's just that it takes a lot of energy, time and energy to stay on top of everything in terms of the pre-orders and the changes in tax and tariffs and stuff. That's one part of it, but he seems to find enjoyment in something else aside of the business. So that's what's happening with that. And as I was watching it, I was thinking, you know, in alternate universe, I could see myself, you know, just dream of being a model kit owner store. Because I think it sounds pretty chill, right? You basically have a storefront, you have these model kits on display, and you quote-unquote sell them. Whether it be online or in person. And that's a sort of dream I think that's kind of, you know, I thought about a little bit, just thinking like, oh, you know, how nice it'd be to open a model kit store in my local area. But the logistics of it's kind of hard because, well, suppliers aside, you have to consider the profit margin on these things. I know the profit margins on model kits specifically is pretty razor thin. That's why when I do partnerships with different companies, they don't give you a lot. I think you get way more if you maybe partner with a digital product, but when it comes to physical stuff, it can be pretty low for some margins. Which is fair, because you have to do most of the bulk work. I'm just here to direct you guys to affiliate links and stuff, right? Sometimes. So, it's just kind of sad, because I think Mecha Warehouse, again, did a very good job of kind of being transparent, being really present with the community. A lot of these bigger model kit suppliers, they're, you know, they're an entity, they're a corporation, but Mecha Warehouse, I think, has that regular Joe vibe to it in a good way. You know, you can chat with the CEO, so to speak. You can chat with the person behind the company, and it's just be like another regular dude who just happens to have a passion for the hobby and stuff. I don't mean to say this in like a gloom and doom way. It's just something I was thinking about as watching his more or less announcement of the closure of the store. But yeah, it is what it is. Especially logistic if you're selling online. Yeah, logistic selling online, because let's say you have a model kit, let's sell it for $50. The store doesn't really get the flat 50 if they're selling online. They're also getting their payment processors have to get their hand on it, right? They have to take a cut of their stuff, and then you get to pay the base fee to get the whole product itself. And then on top of that, you have to worry about taxes and all that going out the window too. It's a lot to really run the store, I think, as smoothly as they did for as long as they can. They had their boom during COVID, and then, you know, recent times it's been a little bit harder as people are no longer in lockdown and stuff. The sticker doesn't look so bad when the mask is on. Yeah, it does not. It looks pretty cheap with just the sticker by itself, but now it's just gleaming through. Focus on that one if you want to do a frame and then place on the armor. Should I? Actually, does this one actually have an inner frame, even though it's a high grade? Cost is always a matter. The thing is, right, with the model kit store, you can't just sell a small quantity of like 10 of an item, right? You have to sell a large amount of quantity in order to really move profit around and have these employees and stuff be satisfied and taken care of. Was health insurance? Health insurance for 1K. Sometimes you'll have that, right? Sadly, that's probably why they went out of business. Because of the scaling, right? It sucks when a hobby store goes out of business, especially if it's a local mom and pop store. I actually think that most Gundam retailers are kind of mom and pop in some ways, aren't they? I think even USCGS, they consider themselves family owned, which they probably are. So yeah, it's just a bit of a shame. I wish I knew them sooner. I think because I didn't know they existed. I've seen their name around, but didn't look too deeply into it. I want us through this part here, I think. Oh my gosh, I got scared. I thought I bent the plastic or something. Like it has to slide in here, do the slot. Should be good. Is this good enough? Is it slid in now? I think so. Did they not have in-person store for the locals? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they had in-person location. New type! Man, I went to California for a trip and they didn't have an in-person store. Which sucks, because they're just a whole warehouse. I wonder why they don't have like an in-person aspect to some of these local stores sometimes. I feel like they could make a killing off of that too. You know, you don't have to pay $10 shipping for stuff. That's when we need the polycap store. Hi, Patriarchy! Yes! I am a GUNPLA VTuber. Even though I say that, I don't look like it, do I? Well, I can't help wanting to look and feel cute too. So, but yeah, I do have some GUNPLA related videos. I'm a bit of a newbie, so if you're expecting like a pro or anything, I'm not that person. But you'll get the experience of what a newcomer may feel when it comes to receiving certain things or their views on certain stuff too. You see too. This is nice. I don't need to use the duty nippers for this one nearly as much. I know someone who owns a decently large hobby store that started in 2000 with Lego, and right at the start of COVID went big. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's lightning the bottle moment, right? You can't really have it happen twice. It's hard. I'm sure that if you guys are interested in opening a model kit store, I think we have Zephyr who'd be down to talk about it, but probably rattle your ear off about the logistics before you really get into it. So you have to be really passionate. Really passionate. Looks like the thing has to be on the outside of it, right? I think like this? Yeah, it looks like it is. A lot of them let you in if you ask ahead of time. I don't know. I'm gonna tell you right now. New type, they had their windows blocked out with some black paper or some sort of reflective material, so you can't really see inside of it. They didn't seem very inviting, but that's fair, you know. I don't think they need everyone to have their in-person business too. They'll sometimes have those in-person sales and stuff, but rarely ever. Maybe like once or twice a year. Aside from a white Hyakushiki, I ordered. I'm just trying to save up for Gallus, and they did have an in-person store. Oh, I see. Oh, Delta. Hello. Looking good. I just realized that the reactor for chest, those are always weird on IBO kits. Is it gonna be loose, you think? What's gonna be happening? Avril, hello. You don't look like you're made of Gunpla? Man, if I could just redirect resources, I would probably have the 2.0 sooner or later. Your streams are so cozy though. Thank you, Technoghost. And hello, welcome. Third party clear holographic FM aerial. I see. Yes, high grade IBO kits have inner frames. You could build a frame for this kit, then skip around instruction. Okay, I'll try doing that. I've not done that for a kit yet where I just only have the inner frame. I just want to see what it looks like. A19. I think it's very obvious which one's going to be the outer armor, so we'll see. We'll see. I never tried new type store yet. I actually have not either. I don't really have. I don't know. I never bought from new type before. I did buy. So my list of stores so far has been, well, you know, Premium Bandai, USCGS, Gundam Place Store. I think that's it so far. I really do keep a minimum, huh? To be fair, most of my shopping has been taken care of at the start of the year, so that's why. Hello, Hololive. For new type, apparently they did have in person. I spoke with an ex-employee who worked at a different store. A different store? Whoa, they have multiple stores? I didn't realize. I just want to know how it is running. It's a model kit store in California. I can't imagine the amount of taxes you have to account for. It's all good. I'm also new to this. Only built my first HG Gundam GUNPLA a few days ago. Getting my first high-grade kit soon. Oh, you're really that new to this? That's pretty cool. They got you. They got you with the EG. Now you're in here for life with us. No. You should leave while you can. While you're still not invested into the hobby, right? Right. Should I build Lupus for watching stream? Yes, you should. You should build with me. You should build with me on the stream because I think the experience is really fun. There's something I also build alongside people's stream. And sometimes VOD. If I'm really strapped on time, sometimes I'll build off stream. But it's very rare. I think it's very enjoyable. Because most of the time, I think it's a very solitary kind of hobby if you're not careful with it. But yeah. Website doesn't work? Oh no. The main source of Gunpla is a PO box. I don't think we need a PO box anymore because Zephyr's handling that if I choose to. But I just told him I didn't want it. I don't mind with the way things have been going for the channel in terms of like getting model kits, getting model kit for the streams and stuff. Honestly, lately for me it's been thinking about ways to diversify the sponsorship if I can, but that's for me to figure out and do the logistic for. Welcome Ildar. My local hobby store owner said that they make around 40-50% of their revenue not from selling kits and board games, but from renting D&D board game tables with terrain and stuff. Ah, that makes sense. I know that from my local card store that I go to before I started going to school, they make most of their money from events, like card shop events, rather than selling the physical merch and stuff. It makes sense though, right? Selling the space. Like again, the profits for the model kit's gonna be very, very small. Owning any business in Cali is a exercise in masochism. True, true. Okay, PC 4. This one I don't need this nearly as much. Just single nipper. Juju, ohayo! Ohayo! Ohayo-kun. I hope you're doing well. Happy to see you. Ooh. what do you say? It's like, what does Hayo-kun say on his stream? Hayo-kun no. Patient. Whew. Right? That'd be cool too. Do you have a favorite Gundam pilot? Huh, I feel like... I think it's hard to say because there's so many good characters in Gundam. You know, there's the classic Char. But I also really enjoy... forgot her name in IBO. She's the one with the scar on her stomach. She's so cool. I really like the strong female characters in the series. And I also like Orga. I think to me the most attractive character... Oh, aside from Char, he's kind of... It's hard for me to say Char is attractive, and I think my chat knows the reason why. In part, when I see this very specific photo of Char, he kind of looks like my dad's old photo with the sleeveless look he has in like the aviators, I think it was. So it's like hard for me to crush on Char without thinking about that version of him. But outside of that, I think Orga's fun one. I like the way he leads his squadron. Amida? Right, it's Amida. I like her. I think she's cool. I think that... I don't really like harem a lot, per se, but I think that was the healthiest thing I've seen of polyamory in a show ever. And it's in a Gundam show too, which is really funny thinking about it. Oh, Nihongo... is... Rimasu ka suge... Nope! Nope, 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 nope. Only a little. Toto Nihongo hanashimasu. Ne. Only a little bit. Apahan sounds like a Chad. Yeah, there's a photo I have of him in his like aviator. Like, you know, the old fashioned, like the 1980s look with the shades and stuff. He's a cool guy, I think. He's no longer that cool guy because now he's a dad and stuff, but he did have that sort of Char vibes to him in the older photos. I wish I could show you, but actually, you know, photos didn't really exist back in the day, kind of stuff, huh? This is kind of cool. This is the core of most IBO frames. I can't believe they actually managed to fit most of the weight onto this. Okay, so they want me to fit this tightly as far as this will go. Should we just push this a little bit more? I think it's already in though. No way it can go any more than that. A21. In addition to Char, there is that one Pokemon trainer in recent Pokemon ZA games that kind of reminds me of my dad too. His name's Corbeau. He's the guy that has the drip. He's a Yakuza, I think. It's the eyes on that character that's like, it's kind of hard to dress for characters that reminds me of my dad, you know? I told this to Renan that it's hard for me to thirst over Corbeau unless his eyes are a little bit softened, because the hardness of his eyes kind of make him look like Papa Han, and I just rather not think about it too hard. Amida has got to be the best Arayashiki pilot of IBO. Honestly, all the females in his harem were pretty cool in their own way. I don't know. Treated them so nicely too. Sailor outfit. It's okay, that's not Char. Right, it's not Char, it's what's his name? Quattro Bagina? Right? That's right, it's a different person. Sake Tuna, hi! Do you have GUNPLA backlog? Yes! 100% I do! I think... should be about 20 now. I should recount it. I should count it again and see where we're at. Oh, this one looks kind of a little ugly. Hopefully that inner frame's covered up the spot here. Best I can do with that. Pick the Ghost, thank you for... oh my gosh, wait! Thank you for the member, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I'm building my own right now and you're talking about a completely different character. He's not the same person. Really? He's a different character? I've been lied to all this time. I've had kind of a lot to say about relationships. I think that's what I like about it a lot. It's really... the way they treat other people in that show is so fascinating. Even the antagonist in that show, he had well, ignoring the fact that, you know, the 9-year-old fiancé stuff, he has a way of going about the people he cares about too. I think it's just really fun to watch. Was it Gil? Guile? I forgot his name. The purple. I apologize for the name stuff. I don't know why. It's hard for me to remember the names of these characters sometimes. Okay, hopefully that closes in everything. Did that close in? It looks like there's kind of a gap here too. They said to push as far in as a tightly getter. Best I can do. What winter jacket you're wearing today? You can hear it, can't you? It's not winter jacket, I swear. It's just it's a windbreaker. Wikipedia has a strange thing where you click on any link that mentions Quattro Bagina, you get redirected to Char's Azable page. Someone should tell them about that. Whoa. Wikipedia is wrong on that? That's crazy. They should really fix that. What an issue. Where should I... Discord, should I post an image of a Gundam build? For a finished build, you should send it to... was it GUNPLA Showcase build? I forgot. It's the second channel in the Space Colony section. Big Gillis, right? It's Big Gillis. Yeah, I feel like IBO has a really interesting way of exploring the relationship with their characters in different means. For Tekadon, it's about camaraderie and found family, right? But I think McGillis with... was it Freed? Chocolate Guy, yeah, Chocolate Guy. Those two have a very unique relationship too, compared to Takadon. And then outside of that, you know, there's a polyamorous relationship. And then outside of that too, within Takadon, there's also the gay relationship. I don't know, this show seems to really hone in on love a lot in different ways. It's so fascinating to see explored. Wait, what's this one again? This one's supposed to... oops, this one has a weird pop bit here. Love how sleeves look with your dainty hands? What the heck? I will smite you. But you're not the only person who thinks that. Wait, did I cut out the right one? Oh no, this is the wrong one. This is supposed to be... no, this is the right one. I thought my hands were normal size, but recently I've been taking a lot of carpool with Papa Han to the city for school. And he looked at my hand and Mama Han's in the car and he was like, "Man, Juju, your hand's so small." He started laughing. I compare my hand to both my dad and my mom's, and it's enough for me to wear their hand like a glove. I really wanted to. And I have no idea why. I don't know how to get bigger hands. I guess I gotta eat more then? Eat more or something. I don't know. It's really loose. I don't know if it's right. It's kinda... supposed to move this much? Maybe it's okay. You want to do the whole frame first? Let me see. I'm scared I'm gonna lose my spot, so let me see if I can mark this down. I saw the official Takadan jacket and they got sold clean off immediately. I saw that too. I wasn't too keen on it because it looks like they slapped on the patches and stuff. I prefer more of the merch that kind of has the design integrated in some ways. So start here. Start here. I'll remind myself to start here. You see, usually I can skip ahead to build the other pieces. This is the outer armor. I guess we can start with the next part then. I hope. Let's see if I do this correctly. It's my first time trying to do the inner frame first, so we'll see. You could probably fit my entire hand in your palm. You think you're that big? Big-handed. If you want to know the size of my hand, I think it's about... what is it, 6.5? Hold up. We've done this a couple times, but it's been a bit. IBO's not really about the relationship as a whole, but it's just a big part of what they're already there. Yes, but when I watch the other Gundam shows so far, when it comes to relationship, I think that IBO kind of explores it in different ways. Rather than the direct romance, they also talk about the found family aspect too. This is a ruler. You are really curious. I'll say 6.5 is not that big. I think most people have 6.5 hands, but then when it comes to the width of my fingers, it's not even 1 inch. It's like 3/4 of an inch. So if you're curious how thin my hands is, 3/4 of an inch. You're 8-inch fingertip to waist, wrist? That's crazy. 17 centimeters for those of you guys who are not in the freedom units. 17 centimeters, and then also, was it 2 centimeters across if I push it down? It's a little bit less than 2 centimeters. Is that good? 17 centimeters, and then if you really want to. Okay. I know you don't speak red, white, and blue. That's why I'm handing it to you in centimeters as well. Hi Ether, welcome, welcome. Build. Let's build together. My fingers aren't much thicker than yours. Oh, you're just salad fingers then. You're just salad fingers if that's the case. Okay, so let's see. This one has the outer shield. So I think that we want to build the inner arms. Isn't this kind of hard a little bit? Because I'm looking at this and it looks like it's a little bit difficult. Because I can't distinguish what is the outer portion of the arm. Because you see the arm here, it looks like you can see the outer bit in the inner frame too. That's a 1/2 inch shorter than my hands. That's not that small, right? Yeah, right? We're the same. I'm the same size as some of you guys too. I'm happy with how the MS team did star-crossed everything pretty well. Ooh, that's a fun trope too. Yours is 20 by 19. 19? Oh, like a cross? Oh, let's not talk about cross. That's crazy long, bro. What the heck? Like a... That's actually pretty big. It's not that big, but still problem with build RGs. I don't think I have much issue building smaller parts, interestingly. Okay, so I'm gonna try building... These are all the outer portion of it. I think we can try... Looks like this goes inside the arm, and then that's it. Oh, okay, we'll try it out. Let's see. I can't visualize measurements. Have you tried buying a ruler? You can cut the heavy work by buying one. I bought this for 50 cents. I thought it was a waste of money, but then the amount of time that I whipped that out for stuff has been so useful. 24. This one. The section that are in internal frames are just steps that contain runner A parts. Okay, that's helpful to know. I'll keep that in mind. Nature's tweezers. What the heck? I have big fingers, but I'm glad I'm able to complete GUNPLA builds. I actually do struggle a little bit when the parts become smaller. But probably not nearly as much as you guys. Or barehanding some of these pieces too. Jueri, may your build be blessed because I poked myself too hard apart. What are you building? Are you being Sna? Sna or Kodo? Pinky to Tip to thumb tip. Oh, we're doing that now? Pinky to thumb tip. Let me see. Like this or spread out like that? I'm assuming spread out, right? Oh shit, this is not piano hands at all. This is 7.5 centimeters. Alright, I'm putting this away. No more. I'm not gonna oust myself anymore on these measurements. You guys know too much. You could probably build 3D printed hand, and I wouldn't know about it. You have any PGs? You crazy! In this economy with the PGs? No, not yet. I gave myself a resolve. Where I said, I'll buy a PG once I hit 100,000. Yeah. It has a very special moment, I think. It's not something you can buy on any other given day, you know? I guess milestone. Either I celebrate my 30th year on Earth or I hit 100k subscribers. How about that? So we have probably 4 years for one of those conditions. Those are inches? Yeah, those are inches. Jueri size? Oh wow, YouTube really doing you favors by blocking that. Okay. Those streams make me look at my hands too much. Isn't that wonderful? PG in full paint, let's go. PG new, that's gonna be 800 stateside. I'm getting kind of scared a little bit, not gonna lie. I feel like if you were to buy a PG anytime, at any time, it should not be the future, it should be right now. Most likely. Right? Because the price of things right now are kind of unpredictable as it is. Oh, this one doesn't look like it wants to go in here. No, that's right. 22. I'm just a square school. I think the most I'll ever go is RGs. I really like the 1/144 scale. It helps that the 3 of these grades are consistent. I do think there's a fun experience to have when you go for master grade and something you really enjoy. I will say that I think for majority people, it'll be a collection of high grades, but the occasional master grades are what you reserve for the ones you really like, but not something you buy consistently for. If you are able to buy those consistently, you must have ample space for your collection. I'm too space conscious to even think about expanding too much into the MG side of things. Just like you guys, I think that RG is probably like the most ideal grades for a kit. Built my first 1/100, I love it. Awesome. Which one is it? I bought EG to Linda. Celebrate my 1-year anniversary in the hobby, and the shoulders are too loose straight from the runner. Whoa. 我好，这位，姐好，我姐what did I eat? 这本个 What's this term? Squid. I ate squid today. Stuffed squid. Some other things. Legit way. Legit me guy. My MG Bidar is... What? What does that mean? I currently have a master grade wing. W my master grade unicorn, also getting master grade avalanche. Okay. Clearly you have the space for master grades to store them back to back like that. I think it's interesting because my non-builder friend, he wants to go for master grades. But he's very picky because he has not watched a lot of the media. The reason he wants master grades because he knows he's not gonna be too deep into the build hobby, right? So he wants to go big with it. Because he has room for it. I do not. I do not have that space. So I cannot provide in such a way. I really want to try. Is it okay if I do this? I think it should be fine. If I don't worry about the joints on this. Wait, Shiro, is there a way to see the instruction with just the inner frames on this? Or do I have to follow this as is? Because there's some spare parts here that I don't know. If I start to lose them, I might get lost with the build itself. You know? Probably gonna buy tons of Gundam assembled minis if they do big scale war games. I'm so curious about that too. The guy who sponsored build days in NYC hates 144 because it's too small for his hands, so I asked him to sell me all of them. That's funny. Because I feel like when you go up to real grades and master grade, that's when the parts get really tiny and really detailed. I feel like I struggle with those as opposed to high grades. You know, because the parts are bigger on high grades. You lost the A runner? Oh no. Yeah, buy a second one, I guess. I don't have a separate table from Hobby Mat yet. I'm just building these first kits on a long mouse pad. That's okay. Me too. Me too. This is a mouse pad as well. Stick the part you use with a pen. Oh no. Okay. I'll try to remember it then. This part here, we gotta start over here too. We'll try. We'll try. And if it doesn't work out, I'll just blame you guys. I'll blame you guys for my poor skills in remembering which part goes where. That's how they get you. You don't think you'll be into it, and then you get a closet full of kits. I think he for sure won't be too deep into the hobby. He doesn't seem like he would be. If you think of getting MG, the Barber videos seem like safe bet, or the recent IBO MGs. I like the Vidar. I need to look at the list of MGs. I think for me, because MGs are a bit deeper, they're a bit more of something I had to research. I think we're higher grade, I can just buy them straight up and not worry about it so much. For master grade, they seem sometimes finicky. Sometimes finicky, and also I don't know what's up there. Delty, hi! Welcome, welcome. 144 got the biggest abundance of variety. I appreciate they take lesser space individually on the shelf. Okay. Do you actually have villager backlog, Delty? No, you probably do, right? You... Because I wonder about that. You mostly tweet about things outside of Gundam, which is fine. But I was thinking, huh, I remember just seeing this guy's backlog one time. Wasn't it kind of big? I can't afford second one, plus was a gift. Oh no! That lost runner. Oh. Yeah, it's a bit hard, isn't it? Yeah, it looks so cool, Nikki. If you could successfully get this just to the inner frame, we'll see what happens. Guilty jump scare? I know that feeling. The man is too famous. Almost cut off the part it told me not to cut off. Thank God. It's a very tiny peg here. It looks like you should snip it off, but you should not. Careful. Careful with that. And then this goes over here. Honestly, depends, especially IBO. Tons of need tweaking be enjoyable due to loose joints in the S word. I keep hearing about the loose joint, but I haven't personally experienced it yet, thankfully. I have built one IBO kit before. Okay, wait. Yeah, well, two, technically. One is the IBO Seagrin, which is from the game, I believe. The mobile game. And I also built the MGSD Barbados. That was such a fun grade to break into. I definitely do recommend it. The MGSD Barbados, I think, is the same size as the 144, isn't it? But the proportions are a bit funnier and cuter too. Distracted me. Hey. I choose to be distracted. It's okay. Give me your backlog. We can share a backlog. We can have a community backlog, guys. We'll just all put up our list of Gundams and then we'll build from each other's backlog for kits that we like in there. That'd be kind of terrible, wouldn't it? What's a Reborn 100? Sorry, I don't know what that is. Saw Gundam and instantly click. My addiction is strong now. Welcome. Welcome, Photobrug. Pull up a model kit and we'll start building together. Yeah. This is an excuse to make sure that your backlog stays at bay. We're actually trying to build this with inner frame only for now, and then we'll figure out the outer armor stuff. I know that some model kits make it easier by giving you alternative instruction for that, but this one doesn't do that though. Is this considered? If I built the D part, would that be considered Probably consider auto armor stuff. We'll put that later then. Okay. I need to find a site or an app that lets me log my backlog. It's called a spreadsheet. I'm sorry. It's been there. You know, I'm kind of surprised Bandai hasn't made that app yet. Because they made a new social media app basically for people to share their model kit and photos, but they didn't really do that very basic thing of having a way to keep track of your backlog. I feel like it's such an easy way to keep track of stuff like that. Okay. I'll build the other one too. I'm kind of scared a little bit. Because these parts are straying from each other, and I don't know if I can remember where they go back to if it becomes like this. Hello, Jueri. Have you just gotten a haircut and I'm eating breakfast right now? How's the build going? It's going fine. We're going kind of doing a little funny right now and trying to build the inner armor first. The inner frame first before we do anything crazy. Like put on the outer armor. Jokes aside, I think I'll finish another backlog with a backlog build night. I'm doing my friends like next week. You're so cool, bro. Got friends to build with in person? Crazy. Vibe coded swap backlog sites are all the rage on Gundam Reddit lately. Ugh. Why? It's okay, guys. You know, okay. What if I just put like a spreadsheet for you guys and you just fill it out what you want in there? Making spreadsheets, preset cells are pretty easy. I don't know why people don't do it enough. Fine. Isn't Psycho Gundam usually big? Psycho Gundam? Is it? You're a bad brand ambassador. I'm surprised you only stuck with new type for your affiliate stuff to us. Because I feel like it makes more sense to branch out to other stuff for more variety for your audience. Hi, Great Nightingale. That thing's huge. Self-speak lore. Say goodbye. Hi, Dio. Welcome. I find it funny this cat has two different hands. Why? Is it not supposed to have two different hands? Is it like a retractable claw for this kit? Is that what it is? Ugh, there. Uh-oh. No, I built this right. No, I built this right. This has the stray. That needs to be removed. Next model. RG Zeta Gundam. You're so funny. How about next year? Let me think. I guess for a 3-year anniversary stream, we can do that. Really sad model kit. Needs to be done eventually, right? So I think that'd be the best time to really kick off the 3rd year into this channel. Yeah, I'll do that. Just a Word doc in different colors tell me what's built and what isn't built. Yeah, keep it simple. 36. 36 here. I done other one of promo. I see. There are open hands for Gremory. Isn't that normal though to have multiple hand parts for a kit? To have a variety whether they open the weapon in hand or not have anything like that? I'm surprised you thought that was very unique for this one. I started this channel in June 2023, which is crazy to think about. Because to me, it felt like I started this channel last year, but it's actually 2 years ago at this point. Which is crazy to think about. Your horror stories about the RG Zeta? If you're new to the hobby, they like to meme about the RG, non-June RG Zeta. I'm surprised it has reached that far. Oh, where does this one go? This one, I think. This one here, and then needs the cap here. Like this. Okay, I think this is it for this one. Then we can start this part, because we haven't done this one yet either. Only very few kits have open hands and usually come from separate option sets. Ah, I see, I see. I don't know. I guess I've been building a lot of kits with these other option hand parts. That's why I don't think about it too much. I do have a separate box of just hand parts, so I don't have any issues with hand selections. Which is crazy, because I'm someone who does not really like having too many options for hands. I prefer to have my options limited. My creativity stifled. No, not really. But it's just never really an issue for me to swap out hands. I don't do it that often. Some people do, I'm just not one of those people. 2029, this one here. I still remember your Twitch streams? Those are the days. It's been a long time's coming. It's slow down, but you're really close, 10k. Hi Nishoku. Yeah, I did. That's just a reflection of how much content I'm putting on the channel, which is fine. I kind of accepted that there'll be time to grow, but just now it's not the time. I'll try to close out before December or January, we'll see. We'll see. I will die on this hill, but add the RG Katsuki and those god-awful hips. What did those hips do to you, bro? I think swappable hands kind of started to disappear around the time we were entering 2010s, and by the time we were getting to revive area, separate hand option weren't as common anymore. I'm trying to think. The last couple of model kits I built, they didn't have... Well, okay, I built the ball. Something. There's no hand for the ball. The Ant guy had a couple of option parts affected from the show itself. But outside of that... I do like posable hands. Do you guys like the posable hands? Some people don't like them because of their looseness sometimes, but I really had a good experience with them. Never had any issues. Did you choice paralysis, Han? Yes. Well, rather than choice paralysis, it's more like I'm not gonna repose these guys often. It's okay to just put them in one hand pose. Model kit builders are way pickier than I am. I will say that right now, but for good reasons too, because you shouldn't be shorted for not having enough hand parts. Man, I want a Tequila Gun. Don't care if it's a premium Bandai. It's definitely premium Bandai. Once Bandai stock is like this, they'll probably be like, you know what? Let's try appeasing these Tequila fan lovers. I'll come through. Just wait for it. Good, I'll cut this off. The hands are annoying, fragile. Yeah, never really issues. I know that most people will say that, but I don't know. I like it. I like it especially when they put a lot of thought into their posable fingers. So I don't have to worry about building... Well, the posable fingers are usually... What do they have? They usually have these two fused together and these three posable itself. But that's all you need, right? Okay, so this one... Can this even go on the thing without? I can try. Let's see. Does this work? I don't think it works. It doesn't have that piece listed attached to the arm. Or does it? I don't think I can do it this one. This one doesn't have the little bulb. I'm just building great parts. Oh no. Well, it should be fine. I'll be fine. I've never seen Juju play Souls, and she hasn't been fighting game for ages. That's true. To be honest, small kid streams are kind of my comfort stream, so I don't really play a lot of games. When I play games, I feel a certain pressure to do well in them. But oftentimes, when I'm playing games, I never played it before, right? So it's gonna be like a first time playing the game itself. But outside of that, you're right. I could try fighting games again, but they're kind of heavy a little bit. Got the real grade god and shining Gundam, so right, RG Tequila just makes sense, right? Rather than Tequila Gundam, shouldn't the Volt Gundam make more sense? The Volt Gundam would be a fine choice. Ibio, hi! How long have you been building kits? 2 years? What year are we in? 25? I think last year in 2024 is when I started. Yeah, that sounds about right. So about a year now. We're closing in on 2 by January. It's crazy to think about. I still have lots to learn. When I started the hobby, I really didn't have a lot of guidance and help for the stuff. I learned a lot of the series related lore through osmosis. I've been touted the name Char so often, I just know who he is from you guys. And so I'm really one of those people who built Molecule first and then watched later. Yeah, much later too. Hi Kyle, welcome. I'm not that bad at Tekken. It's just been a bit. No, Viva Mexico. But the Bolt Gundam, he's in the crew. You know, he's one of the MCs. I want to do a comparison with earlier builds. Oh, you rebuilt the first one. Rebuild the first build. It's fine. Yo, I'm starting to regret this. I don't think this is possible. I don't think it's possible for this leg to find his leg here. Maybe I should build this instead, but I'm building all the A parts right now. Maybe it'll be fine. We shall see. You could try something casual like Stardew. I'll think about it. The thing with the other games suggested like Tekken or Souls, those are the games I do play. It's just that for stream purposes, those games have a very non-transferable vibes. Transferable vibes from like building Gundams. So if it's a cozy channel, it would be a lot easier to relate it back to Gundam in some ways. But for Souls-like, I definitely had to put a lot of brain power into it. And not to mention, I think Funny Games is one of those harder streams to commentate with. Started in March, feel like I'm still pretty green. I'm considered somewhat intermediate now at the rate that we're at. Which is weird to think about, because I feel like I get corrected all the time about things I don't know. Okay, did I say we're gonna try building the inner frame? Well, maybe not for this one. Maybe for a different build we'll try out the inner frame, but this one's harder to do. I think it's cool whenever they have an inner frame for a high grade, because those are always fun to see. Alright, let's see here. I started over here and then I think it'll be fine. Because right now he's just a mangled mess. There's no motivation to finish him except to build the body. I just have to look at it online to see what people look like when they don't have the armor put onto him. The kids are advertisement for a show, honestly. Yeah. I wonder if more. I feel like more people are watching the show and then building. I don't think it's the other way around, but maybe I'm wrong. I watched UC because of the card game, so they got me there. It's kind of hard not to. 4, 5, 6. Large one here. Everyone wants tequila then the most and the Bolt Gundam for the meme. You know, since they released the Mandala Gundam, I can see them kind of swerving to Tequila Gundam. I wonder if it's because of political reasons is why they don't have the Bolt Gundam, right? But I don't know what their planning is. Maybe they have the statistics on what people want to see, and it just so happened that Mandala is the more obvious choice for them. For the legs, you might need at least feet. Build your way, you poor son. He looks like scrap metal at the junkyard. Apologies. I'm too indecisive. Choice paralysis Han here in full swing. JueriHaan on Discord? Have you played any Gundam games like the PS2 to current gen? No. The only Gundam game I played was Mobile Suit Gundam, the arcade machine. That's it. There's nothing wrong with that, by the way. It's just really funny thinking about it. Because that's a very old game that doesn't even have much lore relevance to show. It has the character, yes, but outside of it, I didn't play it even that much. It was just one time at a retro arcade event. Fun thing about Gundam high grade and IBOs is they're all sharing it on the same frame, which is why people hate it, because they all share the same frame. You know what else shares the same frame? That's a non-do and yeah. I don't know why to do shared frame stuff. I guess it saves cost, but the build experience not always going to be one-to-one. Didn't get the glass nail filer. It's weird they made a Mandala Gundam. Maybe the next high grade is Mermaid Gundam. I thought the Mandala Gundam was weird too, but the more I look at it, the more charming I think it is. I've been seeing people build it, and it's kind of cool the way it hides and everything. It has like the miniature Mandala Gundam on its arm. It's really, really neat. You hear the neighborhood doggos? They're kind of loud. I wonder if this thing will remove the scratches on here. Maybe it's okay. Am I ruining it? I might be ruining it. Ugh. Never mind. We'll ignore it. We should get GoFundMe for her to build a PG kit just for the memes. That's not funny. We have two conditions to fulfill. Either I hit 30 or I hit 100k subscribers. I'm hoping 100k subscribers, okay? But you know, I think it's very reasonable to expect that. As long as I put the work that I think outputs what a 100k subscriber account would do. Just let me cook a little bit. Let me cook. At the moment, no, I don't even have the drive to build a PG. A GoFundMe is kind of extreme, don't you think? It's mostly for emergencies. If the GoFundMe admin saw what I was doing for my page, they'd be like, beggar. And they'll take it down. Usually GoFundMe is for, yeah, you know? The important stuff in people's life. Infernal Tobias and Tokubu. Welcome to the channel. Welcome. If you guys are new here, my name is Jueri. I build every Saturday, so feel free to join us for the Saturday build streams. It's been like this for about 2 years now, so it's not gonna go away anytime soon. You missed the next one or anything. FromSoft UC game runs pretty well. I think Mandala high grade arms will have some sort of wire. I don't know. I'm just curious if they connect the ball. You know the Mandala Gundam has like those ball arms, right? You think it's like one separate ball connect to each other? Or is it like... Or they do like a splice of the ball through the middle and then you kind of connect it halfway in a set pose. You know what I mean? I need someone to build it. Someone who could speak English and explain to me what is inside of that arm. I don't know if it's gonna be bendable or posable like that. Hope not too late. Hello, I got welcome. It's Ali, welcome. And also... Fake? Is it fake? I'm not sure how to say your name. For Thanksgiving, my time and sense is messed up. Happy belated Thanksgiving, though. Thank you for stopping by. I have a PG that's sitting in my backlog for a couple years now. Why? That's what I'm afraid of. I think a PG is easily the more likely model kit to be a shelf warmer. Oh my god, this is carpet. Put this in here. Into... Wait, how to do this? It's like this? What does this look like? Can't see. Does it have the middle part or no? I'm confused why there's a middle part on this. Did I cut out the wrong piece? Looks like to be the case with the way this is shaped. Maybe I did. No, I did not. Is the Mandor Gundam in the English dub? It's the same reason for burning being used to have God for naming on the packaging? Absolutely, absolutely. Hope you have a good Thanksgiving too. Thank you, thank you. Watch K-pop Demon Hunter and play a bunch of Mario Party. That's the summary of my Thanksgiving. Okay, I guess we'll just have to put this in. Oops. This away, I guess. The perspective is tripping me up a little bit. B6. Good morning. Hello, hayo, fan. Yumi-tan. Yumi-tan! Ohayo gozaimasu. Ah, you know. Oh, maybe I shouldn't. How do I say this? I read in Hayokun's stream that a lot of his viewers actually watch my stream, or at least like lurk in it, but they don't know how to speak English, so they lurk. they express they don't know how to speak English, but they do watch sometimes. And I'm like, I want to say something, but I don't know how to say it to them. Ohayo gozaimasu. Ohayo gozaimasu, Yumi-tan. That's sweet, isn't it? It's very, very cold in Japan. Yeah? Hi, welcome. Elwin? Elwin? Is that how you say your name? I was once like you. I was once one of those people that said Nugayan or something. I think it happens to at least one person. At least once upon a time for people. Do you guys know it's called Win? Always confused me because it's super ESL on my part, but then mixed in with how it's spelled in English is hard. This one goes, where does it go? It goes in here. Here. Is in the house the carpet? Yes, we have carpet in this house, yeah. Other people watching tonight? I'm so surprised because it's Gremory. You guys are here for Gremory of all model kits? I think the last time we reached this was maybe, well, aside from a shopping stream, I don't know. I'm actually very happy people are interested in Gremory. I won't expect it for next week, but thank you again for stopping by. 11 home to this. I think I lurk in Hayo streams also. Me too. I want to support him, so I watch. At least in when I commute and when I build too. The JP lurkers must be on Force tonight. I wonder. I recently for YouTube, I've been getting a lot of build streams for people I don't follow. So if that's one of you guys, maybe that's why you see my stream on your feed. Planning to go to Miku Expo 2026, gotta save money for tickets. Oh no, surely you have a plastic model kit of her, you can just like formulate and dance in front of you, right? Calling now when the IBO JueriHaan movie coming to NA or nah? Heard's only been released in Japan? Oh, absolutely. I think it'll be released in the US. I think they're waiting for... trying to think, does IBO have an anniversary? I think they already did though, it already passed. But... maybe they don't. Sorry, I don't know. It seems kind of unlikely, because if they wanted to release the IBO movie, they would do it a month or two back. When IBO had its 10th anniversary. That makes sense. Okay, so we are gonna be taking this piece, and we're gonna be also putting this piece onto here. Now, the front and back of this are pretty similar. This one has a dip. I think this is the more appropriate orientation. Ah, no! Yes. That sounded really bad, but I think it fit into place? Maybe? Okay, I think it's good. Oh, okay. We know for sure if this is correct because it should fit into the armor. Please? I think I did this wrong. Uh-oh. Did I do it wrong? Where's the hole for this? Oh, it's here, right? Is that so? I think this is wrong. I think I wasn't supposed to block this. Okay. Uh-oh. Yeah, it was this year. I think it was a couple months back. They planned it in tandem with the card game. The only reason I know when the movie came out was when they released the same time as the card game, when I was really deep into it. Try doing this orientation instead. Right? Which way is this supposed to be? This way? Looks like this way then. Huh. And then it should be this way. Ah, okay. Oh! I like the way this one kind of has the what was it, the salmon pink here, kind of like slid into like a blade a little bit. It's pretty cool. This one right here. Wow, that's pretty good depth to this chest torso design. It's past, I think. It's the movie that just hasn't come to international audience, I think, but I'm also quite clueless myself. The movie did come out, I think, for JP release only, but I would think they'd try to hit a global audience with it. Because the G-Quacks movie, I think, had pretty good sales, didn't it? A lot of people were talking about the G-Quacks pre-showing before the series drop, and that had really good reviews. I think they could be pretty profitable if they decide to bring the IBO movie to the US and have that be a way to advertise the series and celebrate the anniversary stuff. Huh? It got bad reviews? Really? Wait, does this look right? You don't think it looks right? Did I do it wrong? Hold on. How long have you been exposed to this hobby? My first ever kit is only 5 months ago with the high grade Delta Plus. Anyways, have fun with your GUNPLA. Thank you for the super. I think it's called Elwin, right? I've been saying Elwin, but just saying maybe it's just one part of it. But yeah, I've been building in the hobby since January 2024. It's a whole accident. I didn't have any idea what I wanted to do for stream, but someone suggested to build GUNPLA, so ever since then it's been a really fun rabbit hole to explore. Oh no, yeah. Wait, let's see. Is this wrong? No, this is right, this is right. It was initially wrong, but I think I managed to fix it afterwards. Delta Plus. High grade Delta Plus. Let me just see this. 5 months ago. Oh, you're a pretty new builder, aren't you? Whoa. What got you into building then? Delta Plus here. Even though it's been about almost 2 years, I still have a lot of new kits I don't quite remember from the top of my head. Oh yeah, so this is the way it looks like. Right. It's actually pretty charming how what's it? How mundane it is. Is this a grunt suit? Is that what it is? It says transformable mobile suit prototype. So does it transform into... Oh, it does transform. Does it work well? No one seems to be in the plastic crack. It's once you get in, it's hard to get out, isn't it? Here. Is this something that actually transforms, or is this just a gimmick that doesn't work? Uh-oh, let's see. Get it down here. Is it actually? Did you become a GUNPLA YouTuber whether she wanted to or not? I think it's kind of natural too. I was unsure. Truthfully told, I wasn't sure I wanted to be a GUNPLA YouTuber because it's a pretty expensive hobby. At first I was thinking, you know, 20 bucks for this kit, 20 bucks for that kit, $15 for this stuff and that stuff. Eventually I thought, you know, I'm not really monetized. I don't know if I can keep doing this. But eventually we formed enough of a community to reach the monetization status to help cover off the costs and things. So it's been a really fun hobby and it's very rewarding too. It does not? Parts form? There's a core block piece, you rebuild it around to make it transform. Oh, okay. So the actual model kit does not transform, it's only the one piece? Okay, I see. Wasn't what I thought it was. Jueri's overall Gundam variety channel. I didn't find out about this placing to IRL custom event. Yeah. JXI is one of the rare few people who I found through the Gundam TCG events in person, and then I accidentally doxed myself. Interestingly, because he's a very social person who's like exchanging contacts with people at the events. I didn't think about it too much, but I gave my Discord and I linked him to my channel. It's okay though, it was fun. So let's see. I think this is pretty much finished, right? This is the parts that I was supposed to put in. Okay, this is done. So now we can start building up from here. Is how most high-grade Gunpla do their transformations? I wasn't aware. I don't have the ones that transform yet. My first kit I bought August of 2025, but I started building in September. Oh, you're really new then. Welcome to the hobby, Havoc. Pretty cool. Ew, what's going on? I'm so confused. You know what? Thank you for the soup. Thank you. The Delta Plus is basically the completed and limited production version of the Delta Gundam, which in itself is derived from the Hyakushiki from Zeta Gundam. It makes its animated debut in Gundam Unicorn. Of course, of course. Thank you for that background information on that. The Gunpla, the high-grade Gunpla that transformed the best is the high-grade Ashima. Oh, is that so? It's kind of hard tech to pull off, isn't it? I don't think many of the transformable Gundam I heard about tend to not transform well in the first place, but they still do it anyways to satisfy the fans. Hi Mint. Hello, this live stream appeared in my recommended. How are you? I'm doing well. How are you? How are you? I usually build on Saturdays again, so yeah. If you are interested in building along, we do this every Saturdays with the community. So yeah. Okay, let's see. C124. 2024. Here it is. There's some people out here trying to recruit you guys to the plastic cult. Don't listen to them. Get out while you can. It's good for you. Wait, I finally found a live channel building Gunpla? Eh? You never seen it before? I guess lately YouTube has been pushing a lot of it to me, so I'm not too surprised. Welcome! Hello, checkers. A lot of transforming mobile suit are based off of Zeta, which has a very kit-unfriendly design. Oh, really? There are, like, untransforming kits that are outside of Zeta though, isn't there? Speaking of that, I just finished the body and waist of my Zeta Verka. I see. Congrats, that's a good step. I hope it won't be too tough to find more grind kits. I was surprised to learn that most EGs are just the main character suits, but high grade seems to be standard line. The next one's gonna be Zaku 2. Oh, that's a fun kit! You got into the Zakus? That's cool. I think if you're someone who's into like Halo or something, people tend to gravitate to Zaku pretty easily. This one's B23. We grab that piece and I'll continue reading chat here. 23 here. Oh, Endoma, thank you for the member. Thank you. Welcome to the Jueriverse. Wow, I hope you enjoy your emote though. Jim's best kit. I know there's some gym enjoyers. I have not seen a gym yet, so I can't really say too much. I'm kind of surprised because I thought the gyms are UC, right? But I haven't seen them in 79 yet, despite being halfway through. I guess they're newer tech for the Earth Federation, maybe? Maybe that's why. Good night, Golden. Little Foxy. Thank you for stopping by. Jim Spartan's basically... Oh, right, the Jim Spartan. I remember. Hey, maybe they didn't know about it, okay? Maybe they didn't know about it. Maybe they just discovered Gundam, so they're just working through what they like. One looks like it's just a little lodge in here. Don't know if it's gonna do that. 22. The 30-minute mission and 50 30-minute fantasy kit are also great for wetting your toes. Ooh, I do like the 30-minute fantasy ones. Yes is a later thing. GIM is an abbreviation for Gundam Mass Production. So yeah, it's later thing for 79. Okay, I see. That's good, because I'm watching 79 with you guys, right? It's been some time now. But I was thinking, man, Xeon has been making so much advancement in their tech, but the Earth Federation is still stuck on their trio of gun tank, gun cannon, and then grams too, right? So, I mean, it's not a bad thing, but I'm just thinking, when are they gonna start improving their tech? Will appear in the first few episodes from where you left off. Okay, I see. I'm really curious how that's gonna be because whenever Xeon introduces new tech, they don't really talk about too much. I'm curious what's like the driving force for them to finally upgrade their suits and stuff. Oh, I scratched it a little bit. I think it's fine though. Next kit can be the MG cow. You're so funny. I don't even have it. I don't have the MG cow. You're on your 7th? 8. Just finished my gym Spartan, a lot of parts for gym. I want to know why gym's so well liked. I gotta see the series, man. There's a couple of people who are huge gym fans, but I haven't gone to the part of the series yet. I think that would change my perception. Uh-oh. I think this is right? Okay. Whoa, the layering on this is so cool. Wait, hold on. They're cooking with this. They are. Damn, look at that. Wait. This looks kind of dangerous, doesn't it? This looks like it's easily snap off. Can you snap off with the piece? I don't know, because this looks like a piece that's like half on this piece here. Kind of neat though. We shall see. Oh, this is a new piece. Okay, so I don't need this yet. Soon, guys. I know this is like a hodgepodge of pieces, but eventually this will come together into something. I just did a little silly thing by trying to build the inner frame first, but I got too unconfident towards the end as I got to the legs. What's your favorite Gundam? Favorite Gundam. I guess if we're talking about Gundam specifically, so far Barbados. I like that Barbados is such a rough and tough kind of suit, you know? I think it's fun. In terms of mobile suit, all of mobile suits in general, probably the Bejeribu from episode 0, Wish from Mercury. I can't help but admire the lavender white color scheme. I'm just too biased. I'm too biased for that kind of color scheme. Did you guys want to watch the... You guys want to watch the double 80 for Christmas again? I know we did that last year, but I wonder if you guys want to do a rewatch of it or not. Because I don't know what other Christmas theme thing we could do for the holidays next month. I'm a huge gym fan, currently trying to snag everywhere in the MG gym. That's cool, that's cool. It's been pretty funny to see how much new tech Xeon developed in the original show for a fraction on the ropes and during a stalemate, and they all got wrecked by the Grandpa Trio. I mean, Xeons didn't have the information that they have for the Gundam, so they had to do a lot of trial and error. Fortunately, their forces had to go to their deaths in order to figure out what they need to change, right? Okay, so let's see how this works. Looks like... go like this? I don't know about this one. Is this right even? This is the right piece. This might be it here. Oh. Is this lodged in properly? Oh my gosh, they were really bold with this design. This is layering plastic on top of plastic in a way that's off-center for some of them. Whoa. Dang, this is pretty cool actually. This is a shoulder piece, I'm assuming, so let's see where this thing goes. Endless Waltz is also Christmas? Oh really? Is it just a movie or is it like a series? We can also watch Stardust Memory. I want to... It's something that we can watch within one setting of a stream. So I guess something 3 hours or less is doable. How's it going? IBO is sick. Hi Siege! Welcome, welcome! Oh, congratulations! Rainbow Dairy induction here. How you been? Oh, thank you for subscribing. Punch in the Gut, Slightly Mad Luke, and Only Slicer Fan? Oh, that's a pretty rad name. It's a OVA compiled to a 90-minute film. Oh, really? So, wait. Okay, I see. I think we can do it then. We'll put probably a poll for Unleashed Waltz for, or maybe... There's other just memories suggested here too, right? You heard about the IBO side piece movie, Urder Hunt? Yes, I have. We were talking about it earlier, actually. I think there was some... it sounds like there's some mixed reviews on it, but we're unsure whether or not there's gonna be an English version released to the US. Thanks for the company mobility. Thank you, Copper Chef. Thank you for the member too. It's been 5 months, huh? 5 months since I built the HG Grams blind for stream content. Let's see where I went with this. I guess we basically built this. This looks really wrong, but I want to trust this is correct because this is what they show here. I hope so. Okay. What is this then? We are putting another piece into this. I want to at least get the upper half of this done. I don't know if we'll actually finish this for this one sitting or not. 21 here. Beggy G Savior? Depends on how long it is. G Savior's good live action than what people think it is? Oh. People dislike it? MG Jimu. Awesome, awesome. What's your opinion on bootlegs? Ooh, that's a good question. I feel like... Now I've been on Twitter for quite some time and people... It seems like both sides. Either they really dislike bootleg, they think it's stealing and all that, or there are people who think, you know what? How else am I gonna get the kid I want? I personally think that bootlegs... I don't know if I should say my opinion on it, because I don't know what is the correct opinion on this. I think it's okay if Bandai themselves are not the one who have not made it. If they... Because I know that Bandai has so many model kits to take care of and produce and stuff. They're not going to hit every model kit that's ever been made, right? So I can kind of see why bootlegs are sort of a middleman that people go towards. And so I'm kind of okay with people going for it. Assuming that they, you know, not just like cheap knockoffs per se, but they actually put effort into making a quality bootleg that people can get their hands on and actually build with. Uh-oh, did I build this right? I still have no idea. I think I did. Into... Where is this at? To here? Oh, did I do this wrong? No way. There's always that chance I'm doing it wrong because I'm live building this, so... Oh. So I have to bring this down. Wait, I think I have to break this apart. Ugh. I have to put this in first. Surprised they didn't tell me to do that. And then I can do this too. Uh-oh, did I get lost on this? No, this is fine, and then it goes on to here like this. Uh-oh. What did I do wrong? Oh god, okay, give me a second here. Nuke Dragon, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you. The correct option is to buy what you want and build what you enjoy. Yes. You see, I think when it comes to Mega Corporation, you can kind of get away with making and selling bootlegs and enjoying it as a customer. I think when I really draw the line is when it starts to infringe on independent artists, you know, the people that don't really have proper protection of their IPs and stuff. But I feel like at some point you kind of have to buy bootlegs when there's a mobile suit you want and you just don't have it except for this other person. But I also understand the stance where, again, if you're taking away from these big corporation by buying bootlegs and then not Sending it to the right person? Yeah, I suppose. But it's not always going to be like that either. I think I had to take this apart because I'm actually lost on this. I'm too scared. I need my part separator. I'm leaving in Europe. Price on Bandai here is crazy, so I recently got the PGRX 72 for €95. Fair, you know, that's also another thing too. I feel like as long as you have spent... Okay, yeah, that's the thing too. For most fans, right, they probably spent a fair amount of money on the actual Bandai product. Once occasionally breaking into bootlegs, I think is okay. Because honestly, most people do want to support Bandai and the franchise, but it's just hard. Oh god, I hope this is okay. Here you go. I hate that this thing works because it looks so ugly, but it works. This part separator. Hola, just arrived here. Androius, welcome. Welcome, welcome. We're put together the shoulder piece. See if I can do this properly again. This one going to this one here. Should be 2-piece. So many established companies are getting clowned on by competitors nowadays. Bandai Plamo, Legos, Hasbro figures versus Blockies. Yo, Blockies has been pretty good from what I'm hearing too. Looney bricks are crazy good and doesn't cost a fortune. The reference to movies in Zeta. Oh. In Zeta is literally a single shot and just one scene notable since referencing something that only applies to the movies. But yeah, what 2S basically said here is what I would agree to. It's just a little bit hard for me to make the distinction because I feel like as a creator, I have a bit more influence when it comes to stuff like that. But I always say, you know, you're free to have your own opinion on things as long as you're not being very toxic about it. Because like again, both sides do have good valid reasoning for stating what they want to state about it. 23. Do I own any bootlegs? No. I don't own bootlegs, but I do have third-party kits. But they're not specifically Gundam, you know? So I don't think I really participate in that. Devontae, welcome, welcome. How did I break this into this? I got this in before. What did I do? Is it through this way? Oh, you know what? It's because of the thing here. Okay, I'll try this again. Try this again. Okay. So, let's see. Like this. Okay, I understand what this is trying to do now. I think it goes in and then we block this off. I'm new to GUNPLA. I was not aware of a part separator. Could have used something like 2 weeks ago. You do not need a fancy part separator, okay? I have it because someone has sent it, but for the most part, I think it's okay. A credit card is just as good as a part separator from Bandai. Here, I'll show you guys what it looks like again. My first kit is broken on the desk. I just show it. I know the fair amount of people came and asked me about it, so I might as well just show it. My first kit. I know that the usual Jerrys are like, oh, she's saying it again, but you gotta understand, these people are new to this. How could I not like it? This is so beautiful, and I would say kind of majestic and a little bit feminine in a way that I do like for a model kit. The star-shaped face I think is a bold choice because I think a lot of mobile suits and Gundam tend to have more of like a visor. But having that star-shaped face just boldly breaks the convention of what mobile suits are gonna be like. Ah, is this broken? Still broken still. I said I was gonna fix it, but I can't fix it, so I gotta buy new model kit with this. Which makes me sad because the water slide on this looks so nice too. So I'll find time eventually, soon, later, who knows. You broke. I know it dropped from six feet of shelf. Basically, I put it on the very top shelf on my new shelf that I bought, and it just fell into the carpet. It broke on the carpet, which is crazy to me. But it was a very direct shot to the sensitive points of it. Okay, so this is the official Bandai part separator. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't use too much of this stuff. I believe that these actually have a function in use too. For people who do use this, do let me know and tell me how it works, because I don't know. I use the flat part of this, which you can honestly use a credit card for again. And I also use this one sometimes when I want to get really into a certain point and just pop it off that way. But yeah, the reason why I don't like this is because it's ugly. I know it's functional. I just wish it wasn't so weird looking. I know that like for this part here it's a little funky because you're gonna have parts that are gonna be flat enough for you to put this whole thing in. But maybe you want to do more precise part separation, so you have like this part here. You honestly do not need this. If anything, prior to all this, I've used my god hands and just like put it in and just yank it off that way. Don't do that. Be a better person than me about this. Use a credit card. It'll save you a headache on this kind of thing. Normal sized humans don't have a use for them. I'm sorry, I need to use an extra tool to help me out with this. I'm like a monkey using like a rock to like break something. I gotta use some primitive tools. Some people use the bare hands, but I have to use tools like that to help people like me. So this is done. Finally, I can put this on. We're getting progress now. We're finally getting progress into this. I kind of want it for how funky it looks. Every time I get parts that need separated, I kind of sigh, look into my bag, and then pull it out and just go and use it. I just hate that it works so well for what shape it has going on for it. But I just don't want to recommend it to people because I don't think it's worth getting something like that. Bare hands if you can. So there's just some sort of... Oh, there's pegs here. There's pegs on this part. Oh, that's so cool. Wait a minute. I thought this was a sleeve. It's actually the hood part of this. Hold on. There you go. Wait, whoa! Oh my gosh! Oh yeah, so cool. I like the idea of capes and hoods on mobile suits. But I don't have anything like that right now in my collection, so it's my first time really admiring that. Okay, so wait, am I skipping steps? Nope, that is exactly how they... Oh. Okay, okay. I prefer a display tool. Yeah, this display's pretty good. I don't think you should get anything crazy. Like, I started off with this $6 nippers that I'm pretty sure everyone has in their collection. These are fine to start off with. The only issue I realized as I got more advanced with my model kit journey is that these actually leave some pretty gnarly nub marks that are very hard. It basically scrapes off a piece when you break it off the runner. So in early stages it's fine, but later on you might want to like upgrade your tools, and that's one of the first tools I would suggest upgrading. Jueri strong together. I want to build a Vidar and Barbados MG someday. Does it look like the picture? I think other people can answer that. I know the high-grade Vidar looks terrible in person, I will say. I actually considered buying it because it was on Amazon at one point. But I saw the customer photo and it was just so... it's so bad. It looked like it was like falling apart. It looks like it was not ready to be made into a high grade, but yet they still did it. Bold of them to do that. I was surprised when they had the MG Vidar because I was thinking, oh, this is like a total upgrade from the high grade Vidar. 20. Okay. Hi, welcome. Star Phoenix. If I miss you guys in greeting, I apologize. There's just a lot of you guys here. Unusual. Just fine. Can I make some fabric capes? Ooh, yeah, yeah. I saw some people do fabric capes before too. They look really awesome. There was a $40 high grade that had a cape covering it. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I think it was newly released by Bandai. It was $40. People were saying it was like insane price. price gouging with it. I can never build kits while watching stuff on my computer because I always get distracted that the build stream like this might be saving grace. I am here to solve your ADHD. I only have wire cutters right now. You don't need tools for EGs. Will I need them for standard high grade because I don't want to mess that Zaku up? Yes. Yes, you do. Do not use wire cutters because wire cutters have a flat edge but not enough to snip off cleanly like you would like a knife. Honestly, wire cutters, that's better than most people. I think most beginners have done nail clippers. Other people have done scissors and knife, but I don't know about wire cutter. Hello, Yana. Welcome, welcome. Rosie, hi. Love wildcats. Me too, me too. No. Long time no see. Hi, welcome, welcome. Oh, your name is... I'm seeing your YouTube handle, so I'm not too sure. Kudo. Kudo. Welcome, welcome. The expert in chats. I would still struggle with pressure, invisible marks on the plastic, even when I tried the 2-cut method and cleaned it up with hobby knife. That's a good question. I'm not gonna be that person to answer it, because I actually see them too on my model kit. And even though I do everything I could to remove those marks, I just edit and post-process in photos. If not, I might spend some time sanding it down if I really, really don't like the way it looks. They seem to be trying to shift high grade up in quality away from being a budget entry-level option. Is that even higher quality? I don't know. 18. Oh, these are 2 pieces together. The fingernail tip is something that I've heard from a lot of people. What about simply using your hand to detach the piece? You're crazy. That does happen. Those people are monsters. Because where do you have such monstrous grip to even do that in the first place? Hi Plasma, welcome, welcome. What's up? Lonesome, thank you for subscribing to the channel, thank you, thank you. In IBO, my favorite Gundam frame is Asmodee and you guys. You guys? Whoa. Wait, are you trying to flirt with chat? What's going on? I watched a video of someone making his first kit. It was a high grade, but he yanked the parts off the runner. I was surprised he got it together at all. You can yank off the parts, but do you really want to? That's like abuse for the model kit itself. Yeah, some people here suggested nail filers. I do have a glass nail filer. It really depends on the grit at the nail filer, I think. Because the nail filer I have sometimes can be a bit more abrasive than intended and just scratches more than it should. Using a knife to trim only works if the blade is a fresh one. It's better to use nail file or 600 grit sandpaper brittle down. Yeah, actually, I do have an X-Acto knife. I don't switch out the blade. It's been a while. But those are very clean and very sharp if you can get your hand on them. We gotta get the other one here. These extra parts. Get these off. I haven't gone back to Sandy Stick since I got it, right? Glass nail filers. I think those are really nice. They are... Imagine glass, and then you have these dots on them. Very, very microscopic dots that when they come together, they kind of create an abrasive surface. I kind of like those a lot just because these are actually very good. So I have this one right here. These are very good at collecting the plasma. Sorry. Long day. These are very good at collecting the plastic when you shave something down. It collects it in here and then you just go to the sink and wash it off. If you... I know sometimes sanding paper or sanding sticks will kind of make the plastic fly around everywhere, but the glass nail filer does a good job keeping it in the one area it's dedicated to. The only way to perfectly remove a nub is to sand and paint. Aw, true. Painting it will always be the answer. It makes me self-conscious as I get more and more into the hobby. Because I realize that my nub marks aren't really visible. I see people's pictures in the Discord and they're really nice looking. They don't have nub marks showing. When I post mine, I see it and I just think, ah! I'm exposed as being negligent. Hi, I'm new and damn IBO model, heck yeah. Hi, welcome, Sato Animations. Ikidigu. I guess you're a veteran builder, maybe? I'm kind of surprised that Gremory is the one that brought people in. Didn't think people were into the IBO nearly as much. Fortunately, I learned since then I'm not great with knives. Exacto knives are really sharp. That's why I don't use it too often. We're building the wings. This is what we have so far. We have the hood done. And we also have the faceplate here. This is so cool. It looks so much better with the visor on. They actually use stickers for the eyes, which I'm not too keen on, but works for this one really well. Awesome. Never make IBO Gundam before. Mostly did Gundam level. Yes, you guessed it. Exia. Exia. I think the IBO mobile suits are so charming in their own way. They're kind of cute. They're unusually cuter than usual compared to most series. I don't know. They don't seem to take themselves very seriously. Thumbnail looks great, so I'm not surprised. Oh, thank you. I shall experiment more with the thumbnails. Oh, these actually require a little bit of stickers, so we'll do that too. We'll see. I want to get at least the torso done for this one. Jueri, what was the experience with the Beggery Boo? Experience? I think it was pretty beginner friendly. It was my first kit ever, and I like that the parts just fit so nicely. And honestly, any modern Witch from Mercury kit are just so good for new people to get into. I was surprised that not all kits were like that. As I started to get deeper into hobby and exploring the different model kits, I was shocked that they weren't as buttery smooth. My first kit probably would have gone bad if it was any other kit, probably. Yeah. I think Gremory head is so cool and good, but the hood is a little useless in my perseverance. What? Really? Useless? Okay, come on. We got... Have you seen the Quacks? That thing has no feet. It's not really practical, but it still works in terms of designs. Did I cut out the wrong part? I think I did. Oh no, I did. It's okay. It's always fixable. B10. Oh, this is C. This is B. Okay. My bad, I cut out the wrong one. Ah, these pieces here. These wingtips over here. Sometimes putting a finger on here feels like, you know, when a baby grabs your hand or finger. That's what it feels like. Couple caravans. Hello, thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Kirby so sick. Hi, Song. Thank you. Yeah, I think so too. I don't see a lot of people talking about this kit. I think because it comes from the manga, so not many people are aware of it. Hood is additional armor. Yeah, you know what? It's actually functional, in my opinion. It'll protect its head. Hopefully, in future, could try Gundam 00. I will. That's gonna take a while, though. I'm really slow when it comes to catching up on media and also building all my kits. It'll happen one day. In December, I do want to bring back 0079 Watch Along, because I think that's when I'm most free. So I hope to finish it before I go back to the new semester in January, too. Yes, this one's from Gekko. The thing you call feet is a giant mecha-sized F-22 exhaust for G-Quacks. Oh, okay. I just tried for the first time cutting everything from the runner first and making sure they're separate and labeled. It feels so good once you can just remove the runner from your work table. Oh, yeah, me too. I celebrate whenever I get to remove my runners as well. But I don't really cut out all the parts at once. You only really do that for custom painting work and stuff. Astolfo? Tickle me? What a name! Welcome, welcome. If you grew up in 2000 all, Gundam Double is very much like they're not hiding delusion or allegory at all. I see. I haven't watched it yet, so I don't have a lot to say about it quite yet. Sooner or later, though. Oh wait, how does this one go on? So funky. Wait. Wait, are these stickers for these vents too? Oh, I guess I do. Eh? Wait a minute. Did I do this wrong? No, I did this right. Just to push these pieces in a little closer. There we go. A little bit more finicky than I thought. Hi Jade, welcome! Cutting everything is a valid strat for people who are painting their pieces. More advanced people can do that, I suppose. I cannot do that. I tried building a EG blind and I was not ready for that challenge at all. Oh wait. Ooh. Wait, no, it's this way for sure. One has a weird fitting to it. Huh? Hey. Why is this so weird? How'd I get this one in? Why is it... Oh. Oh, it's because this thing's not fully in together. I need something to push the pieces in for myself. There you go. You cut everything for a straight build or you sand it a little? A newbie in this channel. It's gonna be different per person, right? I personally tend to straight build it, but every now and then there are some raised areas, and so I'll take a standing stick or a glass nail filer like this one and then just bring it down. I know that if you really want to, some people will take the time to panel line their parts before they put together. That's also a pretty good way to elevate the look of it. But I'm someone who have a big backlog, so I don't really spend much time priming my pieces too much. I really should, but I don't really do it too often. Let's see. This one has... Oh, okay. This one actually has a couple more pieces before we move on to putting this on the back of it. Device. That's how you say it. Welcome, Marcel too. I hope Fandom makes a revive. War Pocket. The Alex, you mean? I don't know if they have it. 15... Did you top coat? No, I did not top coat. I'm so sorry. I'm like the most boring builder out in this field of YouTube. All I really do is just vibe and build. I straight build my stuff. Occasionally, I did try at least one time panel lining on my very first kit. Very ugly because I was not skilled. I also done water slides. I honestly love water slides for elevating kit looks. But in terms of actually customizing a model kit, I don't do that. Just because I have no idea what's gonna look like, and also because I can't confidently say that this color combinations don't look good, right? I think it's a whole other set of the hobby if you want to be able to paint and remove the parts from the runner. So how does this one go on this one too? Like this. And like this? Ugh. Oh, I need to... My eyes! My poor eyes! They're too small. Okay. So it has to come towards the camera like this. I think. Please go in. There you go. Ooh. 15 on this one? No, it's on 16. Ah, okay, C2. Another one here. 15. Sato VA official. Oh, official channel. Let's go. Thank you for subscribing channel. Thank you, thank you. I'm starting to have a backlog. Starting to have big backlogs, taking too much space underneath my table. That's crazy. You warmed up your feet? Your model kit next to your computer? That's crazy. Are those God hands? Yeah, actually, so... if you're curious about the tools I have, I do use... I cut twice. This is a God hand. Don't go for God hands. Unless you know for sure you're gonna be in a hobby for a long time. And also, if you're willing to spend that premium, you don't really need to pay for a high price on this. The reason why these are really good is because they slice like butter if you know how to take care of them long term, right? So this is just a regular nipper. Honestly, these are gifted to me by my mom's coworker. Back when I only had 1,000 subscribers, even less. I think this is a 1,000 subscriber celebratory nipper. It has like the moon bunny symbol on it too. The channel name on the other side. I kind of go ham with these because they're really durable and heavy duty. There's no spring mechanic on it, which is the drawback, but I can like cut this, use this to cut like the run if I really want to and just go at it. It's just really good. Can't buy it anywhere because that place I think was closed down or something. That's what I heard last. Hi, welcome. K9 Vendetta. Gremory, I got that one. I've gotten that one yet, but I really want it. It's great. I like it. The design aesthetic is really cool and unique for this one too. Display, yes. People are saying Display are not a budget nipper anymore. They used to be about 25 to 30? $25 I want to say. But they gotten kind of pricier recently, so... if anyone has any suggestions besides Display, please feel free to add those in. Study? Yeah, I think Study is the one that people had mentioned before earlier too. Just noticed you have 119 watching? Oh yeah, I wonder. I feel ambivalent to it. It feels like a very natural part of passage. do send me the screen cap so I can show it to people. So I can show it to my mom, okay? Thank you. Let's see. This one like this? I think this page leaves a nice middle point between random any nipper and a god hand. That used to be the case, I suppose. I think this is the first time I've heard about display being not so much a price point anymore. But I also kind of suspected that because I've been seeing the prices on them on the Mecha Warehouse website too. So I was like, huh, I didn't know these are as expensive as they are anymore. Like this. Are these supposed to be flat on the inside? Looks like they're supposed to be flat on the inside for this one. I think. Let me see. Yeah, so these are... no, these are the one... okay, okay. It's supposed to be like this and flat on the outside. Wait, what? Wait, is this right? I don't think so. I think it's more like this. Hold on. Did I do this right? I don't know. I think so. There you go. No, I'm such an idiot. Stop! I need to slow down. I need to slow down. Why did I do it upside down? It's flat on the... oh my gosh. I'm confusing myself. Flat on the outside. Wait, is this supposed to be like this then? I think so. Okay, it's like this. Most of my tools are steady. Very happy with them. Okay, okay, steady then. We'll spread the good name of steady from now on. For now. Crossx, thank you for our channel. Thank you. Def not gun hand price, but totally not totally budget. And use a random nipper for first cuts. Actually, yeah, first cuts are not that bad if you can use the $6 nippers. Guys, I have no idea if this is correct, because the way... Am I doing this right? This looks like the proper way. Maybe not. Okay, I think I did this wrong. But it's confusing because... The thing is too small. Okay. No, I need to reverse these ones. These are incorrectly in. Okay, let's see. So this one has to be what? Flat on the outside of this. Or is it this one? I am getting skill issue. I was trying to multitask as much as I can, but now I gotta lock in. No, the thing I'm allergic to, locking in. Do you guys know any other high grade kits that have knee bend like the Gundam and Slugger? Oh, by the way, if you guys are new builders or looking for more experienced builders to ask for advice or any recommendation, feel free to join Discord. We have tons of people who are very passionate about the hobby and who would love to help newcomers select the right tools and find the right place to get kits. Yeah. So if you can send the Discord link to chat, that's okay too. Wait, so let's see. Proper orientation of this is... Wait, think this one? Looks like this one. No, I'm crazy. Wait, did I just place these? I think I placed these wrong. That's why I'm confusing myself. Okay. So then... Let's try this again. Alright, I got to go. I subscribed just in case so I can watch more of your cool Gundam stream. Gundam's been part of my childhood, so it's special for me. Oh, thank you! Thank you. I hope you enjoy your day too. Thank you for stopping by, Sato. I am a baby builder. If you're okay with that, then it shall be fine. So this one's actually in the right orientation for this piece. Yeah, okay. So this will go onto the left side of the back. Left side here. Okay, that's obviously correct. This one's a different story. I definitely put this one wrong. And then this one can go in like this. Awesome. I've been looking for this kit, trying to get a hold of it. Of all the IBO kits, found the Gray's Twins kit for a good price recently. Oh, hi, Carl. That's awesome. I do want to eventually have a dedicated shelf just for IBO. That'll be the only series maybe I'll do that for. It's just fun. It's so fascinating how the Gundam universe has such distinct design philosophy for each of the series. They tend to stick pretty closely to the framework of the UC timeline, but for those that kind of go out of it, they do have fun with it. Brennan, hi! Welcome. This hobby's kind of goated, but also expensive. Honestly, I don't regret choosing this hobby at all. I would choose it over and over and over again. The reason I'm in this hobby is a total accident. Because I was looking... At the time, when I was creating this channel, I was looking for something to do on the channel. I didn't really have a niche per se, but I think in some ways, having the freedom of exploring for a niche and what I like and stuff was a good way to just try out a lot of stuff. And then figure out what I like and don't like. But this hobby honestly has some of the most hardworking, creative, and kind people I've ever come across. I think that this is probably the nerdiest hobby I've been a part of. I think gaming, one of my core hobbies before this was art and gaming. But I feel like those people, those spaces tend to be a mixed bag. I think it's the same way for Gundam, but the bad apples in the Gundam hobby don't really appear that often, in my opinion. You know, we just all want to have fun and just build. So that's all it is. That's all it comes down to. Oh, but my wallet surely regrets it. I don't know anyone who does not regret their wallet in this hobby. I think this is fine. It doesn't click in, so maybe this is the way it's supposed to be. Whoa! It's so cute. Wait a minute. He has like a little, like, poncho going on. Oh, wait! I didn't realize this whole involved step with this. I have to pull this forward. Uh-oh. Bring this forward, I think. Whoa! Bring this forward, put this in, which I did. And then push this back in. Oh, okay, I skipped too many steps further ahead. Okay, never mind. I think that's as far as it goes in. Then just push this back in. It's so cool. I didn't realize they have like what do they call it? A collar for this guy? Because this collar here, it actually detaches or moves down a little bit more if you want to have a different look going for it. Interesting. Honestly, watching you Gundam is relaxing. Oh, is that so? I'm happy. I hope you can relax to it. For explanatory purpose, some images have been omitted. Oh, okay. So we can push this thing forward and also have this thing move forward too. That's crazy looking at this. The way they were able to translate the design into the model kit for high grade is actually really cool. When I was putting together this part here, this hoodie portion that's going like around here, I was thinking, oh man, they're making me overlap the pieces without fully committing to the pieces parts. You know what I mean? It's like instead of having the pieces kind of stack in like this, they were like offsetting it like this to create this really unique design. It's really neat. I'm a sucker for wing designs too. Is gaming a hobby necessarily? I think so. And within each gaming sphere, there's also this own unique fandom attached to it, right? So it's kind of hard to group them together. Gaming is extremely popular now. I guess so, huh? You can get the video games subgenres and find great people, but like games concept generally, it's just everyone does that now. I mean, yeah, I mean more so like the individual gaming sphere. Because I used to be, oh gosh, do I oust myself? I used to play a lot of League. I think that sphere, for the most part, I think 90% of my interaction in the League sphere is pretty positive. Occasionally there might be some bad apples here and there. But I think because Faker is sort of like the face of the game, he kind of sets the tone a little bit for what League is actually perceived as. A lot of people meme on League for being a toxic game, but I think that honestly extends to any competitive games. My hobby is house and people watching. Okay. I mean, if you're doing like speed sketches with that, right? I watch my chickens, so it's a fun hobby of mine too. What country is Jueri from? I don't recognize the language. The language? English? Jueri, do you recommend this GUNPLA? Yes. 100% yes. But that's because I'm a sucker for a lot of the design choices in this one. Not just the hood portion, but also like the wings on this. Like these are legit wings for the backpack. Ah, so cool. So cool. I love this. The visor on this is really neat too. It kind of reminds me of a Digimon. Instead of like the usual Gundam kind of visor and the general mask of it, it kind of has that more sleek look to it. Kind of surprised by that. Uh-oh. We get PTSD a little bit because my first model kit wing broke like this when they had this in like that. I don't want to glue it just because I want to be able to move it up and down, so I think I'll avoid doing that. But I do recall this being a weak point sometimes if you build wing portion to it. Ume Musume hardcore gaming is my life. There's a really big overlap between Ume Musume and the GUNPLA hobby too. You watch the oh, you fan spy people's life like that? I see, I see. Give me a second here. Let me just figure out the general time frame. I guess we're good. I guess we're good for more. I think we can maybe finish this kit today. How much more we got? We got the arm for this one, right? I basically finished most of the inside pieces because I was jumping around. Let me try to get the upper torso. I guess we could save next stream for the lower torso and weapon and see what happens. We'll try that. Have you had a chance to look or build Dandelion considering IBO kits? I have not. Let me see that real fast, just for frame reference for myself. I typed that in by itself and it just came up with demons. My bad, y'all. I forgot. Wait, that's what it looks like? That's not what I thought it was gonna look like. No, it doesn't quite have the design philosophy I'm really into for this one. That's cool though. Bro, it looks like it doesn't look like a Gundam. Jueri, I love the Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans. My first Gundam kit is the high-grade Barbados Lupus. That's a great choice. I think it's a fair amount of people's first model kit because that show came out what 2015. It's a pretty recent show if you really consider it. So yeah, I can see that. I have the MGSD Barbados. Let me go grab it because we're talking about IBOs here too. Where did I put it? Oh no. I think. Oh, wait, he's here. I could have sworn I had it. My bad, y'all. I thought I had the. I'm pretty sure I do have MGSD Barbados. I think I misplaced it. Because the MG Barbados is in purgatory between being finished and not finished. I still need to put stickers on it. That's why it's not displayed. It's supposed to be in one of the boxes I placed it in. This one is actually in my IBO design too. Seagrin? But this one's from the video game, I believe. It's in this pose because I like the crouching pose as opposed to the A posing for model kits. No, don't eat it. Don't eat it. Do you guys have this kit? I know some people do. The reason I bought this, well, for one thing, the color scheme is very enticing, but also because I like the lance. The lance and also the wings on this hat. It's pretty cool. The general shape design is very attractive. Sorry, it's like in a really weird pose right now, but I'm too scared to. I'll move it next time. I'll move it back to its own pose once I finish the stream. A lot of my poses are in the crouching pose. They're all like battling each other in the in the shelf space that they're in. Uh-oh, this needs to be rotated. I don't. Okay, so I like this model kit. I like the design of it, but I wouldn't really say the build experience was really fun. To me, this was too simple of a model kit. It's not quite a entry grade either. It's just that the fact that like you see the frame, it's kind of naked a little bit, right? I would think there would be more parts covering it. Oh man, this is one of my earlier model kits, guys. So you're gonna see the nub marks on this. This expression doesn't exist. But buy this if you like the design, but don't buy this if you're looking for a in-depth build experience because it's not gonna be this kit. It's honestly very naked compared to the other ones. But you don't know it because I pose it like this in action pose and everything. If you like Lance, I know they're a crazy good one from G-Quack series. Oh, really? I think there's also another couple more. They tend to vary their weaponry. I have not done the Gyan yet. The only G-Quacks model kit I've done is the G-Quacks. That's it. Have you experienced MG or PG? I have. I've done the MG Strike Rouge. That was my first master grade, and it was an okay experience. I don't know if I really recommend it for people's first master grade. It was kind of loose in some of the parts, and I don't think the stickers were also doing it any favor. Working on a grace, but at least one more Barbie IBO to build. It's great, it's great. I've been noticing lately that there's a lot of IBO model kits being made from not just Bandai themselves, but also third party. Is it the frame? The frame of this, the Seagrin? No, it's not really a frame. It's just very naked. Not a lot of armor outside of it. Business in the front, party in the back. Yeah, that's the best way to put it together. Oh, that's okay. I like it regardless. I didn't think about it too much until I brought it over to you guys. Because this was, I think I want to say 3 months into building. So I didn't really think about too much about the inner frame and outer armor portion of it. I just built it because I liked it. But now that I brought it over, as I was walking, I was thinking, huh, was it always that naked on the back? And so yeah, I gotta put that out there in case you guys are looking at this thinking, ooh, it looks nice. Which it does. It looks good. Just don't show people the back of it. The Jian Lance is like twice its size. That's great! That's awesome! I think it's fun having comically large weapons for mobile suits. Let's see where we're at with this. I think the small joints here. Thank you, Kevin. Oh, MG Kevin. Oh, okay. Jose and also Garcia. Thank you for scratching out. Thank you. G Fred's breath of fresh air. In my opinion, after building Gundam for 8 years, very different beef beefing. People didn't like it. People didn't like G-Quacks, but I stood for everything they were going for with G-Quacks because I think if every mobile suit was perfect and look kind of within the frame what you think a mobile suit is, it can get very boring. That's why you need some kind of unconventional and ugly mobile suits to really spice up the hobby. Let's see if I can find a piece that this is on. Is the right piece? I hope so. Oh, I forgot the... it's okay. I'll put the stickers later. It's not a huge deal. I think we can start putting the shoulder pads for one, so he has some movement in his arm. Okay. The 111. The lance of the high-grade Kamar's Vidar is also pretty big. Right, the Vidar... Oh, sorry. What's the Vidar? The Kamar's Vidar. That's also a pretty good one, too. His armor is open on the back, like he's never turned his back to a foe. Oh, okay. Okay. Are you sure that's like the logical reasoning why it has an open back like that? That sounds pretty legit, because I know sometimes with Gundam, they think through the designs in a functional sense. I like how the development of the Dom is just adding literal third legs on his back. The thrusters, yeah. G-Quacks had the idea, not the execution. I don't know. I find it so charming to me how scrungly it is. It looks like a piece of paper scrunched up like this, right? I was pleasantly surprised with how the G-Quacks as a design worked out so well in model kit form. I could tell that the model kit makers were silently strangling Ikuto Yamashita when he was designing it. They were for sure like wrapping their heads how they want to make the different depth and planes of the geometric looking mobile suit the way it is into a better one once it's in physical form. I'm sure animes also kind of hated him too, but they can set aside the differences, I'm sure. Oh, this one doesn't need it yet. We just need to build this one first before we do anything. Right? Hold on. This is the 11th. I think I popped this piece out. Yeah, I did. Okay. This one. No. Is it this one? These pieces look really similar, but I think it's more so this one here, right? Yeah, okay. I got it. Okay, and then the 10th one. And B21. B21 on this. G-Quacks is fine in my opinion. It's very different, but it's good kind of different. Yeah. I agree too. I think it's fun though. I like that Ikuto Yamashita was very unapologetically bending what people think what Gundam is. But I think it works because of the show's premise, right? It's like an alternate universe and stuff. Them making the high grades good is very, very impressive. I haven't been spoiled the concept of G-Quacks. I don't know how many U's to put in yet. It's like alternate UC. Yeah, it's an alternate UC. I think the premise, if I remember correctly... Actually, I don't know if I should say how much of a spoilers for you. Still, I'll refrain from saying anything. Draconic, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you, thank you. If you guys are subscribed to the channel and you don't see the bot saying anything, it's mostly because it's... If you're hiding your subscription or not on YouTube, they'll say. It's 6 U's. I made sure, the very first thing I did was to make sure I counted U's when G Quacks drop. Because I didn't want anyone to be actually me in an argument. Not that I got into any argument with the series, but it's just funny to know the 6 U's specifically. Put this in here. Put this, I hope that's the right orientation. Okay, that's correct. 10. 110 on this. You're hitting close to 10k. Are we actually hitting 10k on this channel? Through the live stream? I'd be surprised. Actually, yeah, I know. Those are fair. Those scare me so much. They dismantle my argument with not with logical reasoning, but because I misspelled a word. I just listened to G-Quack's OST while painting. It puts me in the flow state. Oh, I see, I see. My YouTube rap last year, the from music portion, I put the Hathaway OST on there. I don't recall listening to that much. Apparently I did. Hey, 9.69 so far. Nice. I know why you said that. No, why? I know a lot of people hate G-Quacks. Really? I felt like most people were chill with it. Well, I don't know. It depends, right? Because my perception of it is based on Twitter's reception of the episode. It's funny because the person who leads these watch-alongs on Twitter for Gundam is honestly Delty, right? But I feel like his positive reception is pretty infectious when it comes to people's enjoyment of the show. It's very interesting. I watched Hathaway recently, was so lost. Me too! Hathaway was my first ever Gundam foray into the whole thing. I watched Witch from Mercury, but at the same time I also watched Gundam Hathaway. And I was thinking, wow, this is a pretty good show! Even though I was lost in some context, I felt like it did a good job kind of making it a standalone movie by itself. And people argue with me like, no, it's not a good movie by itself. You're not gonna... I don't care. It was good. The cinematography carries it so much. And I think the subtleness of some of the sound design is just so cool with it. I think I did this right, I hope. I'll put on stickers last, just because that takes quite a bit of time. But it's not too much an issue, because most of the stickers are on the outside anyways. So we take this, and then we put in this piece. Interesting. This doesn't look like it's gonna stay in, but it looks like we'll try it out and see what happens. I feel like a lot of it would make no sense if you didn't watch Char's Counter-Strike. Absolutely. But I really do think that the first 15 minutes of Hathaway is just such a strong precedent to what to expect with Gundam. You know, I never watched Gundam at that point, aside from Witch from Mercury, but getting to the movie side is so different from getting to the series side of Gundam. And you can tell how much budget and how much planning goes into the movies. It's crazy. I remember watching War in a Pocket 0080 for the first time, and I was like, wait guys, is this from 1980s? And the quality is this insane for the show that's this old? It was... oh my gosh. It's so cool. It's so cool how the movie can change your perception of things for this franchise. Okay, wait, so I think I put this in already. Then this happens. Do I need to worry about this? I guess this is done technically. I can't put this in, I'm pretty sure. Right. Left, right. So the right side on this one. I think I could put this in now. Wow. Wait. Ugh. That was my one fear. the wings were my one fear for this model kit. I have been called insane for starting the UC timeline with 0083, but I can't resist the animation in that Miki Matsuraba track. Typically, I came back after bouncing off Wings Teen X. Just start! Just start whatever series you want. You'll eventually catch up to. Thunderbolt? Oh, wait, Thunderbolt's a great one to start with, because that's a pretty good standalone, right? The soundtrack for Thunderbolt is so fun. It's great. I watched that one Netflix show where the Gundam was the big bad, and man, while I loved the animation, the story was not so good. Oh no, Derek! I know you're kind of breaking into the franchise and stuff, right? Are you talking about Requiem? The 3D animation one? You gotta start with the sauce. Nobu, thank you for Skype channel. Thank you. Wing is my one fear. Do Wing Gundam next. I started with 79, Warm Pocket, 8th MS, Stardust Memory, Zeta, and CZ, and watched CZA yesterday. See, you're the right audience right there. You basically went through the order that is intended, so you're pretty much on par with what's going on. I watch okay, imagine the timeline for UC like this, right? I watch Hathaway, and I just watch a little bit of 79. So I'm someone who's on either ends of it. The next Hathaway movie's coming out, so I plan to watch another part of it. So that kind of widens the gap between what happens with the knowledge and everything in between it. Went in chronological order. You are so blessed. You're so blessed to be able to do that. I had to take out my memory and redo it again if I want to do that. Did I do this one already? I think I did. I think I did with this. So let me see. So take this. Okay, we're gonna build the arm for this now. The 2 and 3. Husbando? It's hard to say because so many of them are child soldiers, you know? I think Orga, honestly. He just has everything. He seems like a guy that could take care of me. Mostly, it's my main reasoning. Currently going through IBO. Awesome, awesome. Oh. Watching GSD and Spice and Wolf Gundam anime as a whole. That's a good one to hop into as well. We have 45 years Gundam, there's so much to explore. It scares me sometimes. I basically wrote this in an essay about how Gundam as a franchise is very, very intimidating to newcomers. And I don't know if you guys... Maybe I'm overthinking it, but I do think that a lot of what Gundam has to offer for the future of the franchise... Well, right now it's kind of different because they release Witch from Mercury and as well as G-Quacks. So they're trying to capture newer audiences, but... If you're a Gundam fan from way back when, you are eating so well. I don't know what franchise has as much anniversaries and events and new kits and just things to keep it alive and fresh, right? For those people who really enjoy the franchise, they get really into the ritual of things, the celebration of stuff. But for newcomers, it's like a homework of new things to experience. Millennium BT official. Hi, welcome. Yes, hi, how was stream? Welcome raiders. Are you also building too? Or do you also build on your stream as well? Hello everyone, we got some peeps in the chat. Hi. Welcome. I'm your local Moon Bunny VTuber, Jueri. I build Gundam every Saturday. Currently, I'm working on the Gremory. We are working on the so far top half, but we're getting there. We got the really cool hood on this thing and the wings coming off of it too. It's really neat. Hi To, hi, welcome. John 2, Cheeseburger. Genshin, Tekken, and Romeo and Juliet. Whoa, you're doing so much on your stream. And Minecraft too. What? Did you stream for 6 hours that way? Welcome, welcome. I also play a bit of Tekken too. I just haven't streamed it all that much. My main is Xiaoyu. As of right now, it's Xiaoyu. Used to be Elisa, but they changed her kit, so I don't really play too much of her anymore. But also, the game is getting kind of heavy. It's hard on my PC to run. I will be holding away here. If you need to drink or take a rest or anything, Millennium, feel free to do that. I do appreciate you choosing my channel to raid to. I don't get raid too often on YouTube, so I get surprised sometimes with it. We're currently chatting about G-Quacks. I don't know if you're familiar with that. Maybe you're a builder too, right? Because that's what I'm assuming why you raided in here. This is my first time ever trying to raid feature. I'm honored. I am honored. We're currently nerding out about the series for Gundam, so I do apologize if it's hard to follow along for people who are not really into the series. But you know, we are welcoming of newcomers, so feel free to ask any questions if you're interested in model kits and stuff. I'm glad Gundam's getting the respect it deserves nowadays. I suppose so, huh? I don't know how to think about it. I think Witch from Mercury really is one of the bigger steps into the show. What is the... Can I ask what the currency is? Is it dongs? I've not seen it before. Thank you for the super. Elwin, thank you. My first memory of exposure was a trailer of Gundam Unicorn and MG kit from a hobby shop in Japan. Wonder what yours was. Oh, no one has asked me about that. I'm gonna be honest with you, my first memory was not that pleasant. But it's not really their fault. So, back when I was doing art, I met someone who did art as well in this public art server. This person, they would build Gundam, get into it, and they would send me pictures, and I don't know what to say about it. So I just said, oh, cool. Eventually, they got to a point where they only sent me pictures in my DMs on Discord. So I was like, okay. So I guess I had to draw a boundary somewhere, right? So I said, something along the lines of, you know, it's really cool, but I don't really understand it. So that was my first exposure to Gundam. And looking back on it, I feel kind of bad that I had to draw a boundary there. But I don't think I was the best person to really get into the hobby with him, because I don't know anything about Gundam. I just draw art. I draw like cute girls and stuff, but that was my earliest memory of Gundam, which is not that early, I suppose. Prior to Gundam, I really did not watch any mech series. I avoided it because I thought, oh, all these are it's gonna be about the machine. It's not gonna be about the people. I was definitely proven wrong as I watched more and more Gundam of how much it really does evolve around the characters. The mobile suit are really secondary to the whole thing. But yeah, that's how it's been. I'm gonna take a sip of water. It's been a bit for me. Hello, welcome. Welcome, my tracking. Keep on, Zane Dal, and Jumbo Jet. Thank you for stopping by and subscribing to the channel. Thank you. 250 away from 10. Honestly, this stream is actually doing so much work. I will get back to video making, guys. Just wait for me. I'm almost there to the finish line. Not on the video itself. I apologize. Not in the video itself, but just general life responsibility. I get back to making more videos sooner or later. 14. How wrong that is. I don't think I don't really have mecha friends, you know. I don't have friends who are into mechas. We were into shonen and the Soju flavored month stuff back in high school. I don't recall meeting any nerds that are into mechas. I'm sorry. I guess we're not really a nerdy school like that. We're just weebs, but not like nerds. So it took a while for me to find the appreciation for Gundam. People say the same thing about Armor Core. So many Souls fans expected to be nerding about mecha and not be as deep as the lore as their favorite Miyazaki fever dreams, but it is though. No, it is. And I'm very grateful that the series is as fleshed out as it is. I'm pretty sure Tomino, when he made UC, so much of the side stories of the characters and stuff are just very telling of what he wants to say about his experience with war and how it affected him, right? It's really cool. It's really cool. You can see the cultural context with the viewing of 0079. I know that with more recent Gundam, it's not really as rooted into Tomino's experience, but it's still a good story regardless. I said before that I think that IBO was my favorite, but 79 is sort of making his way up there. We shall see. There you go. Putting this in. Apparently we need a sticker for this. Let me just check the sheet. I see. Did you like Gurren Lagann? No, I did not. Viva, welcome. I know that Gurren Lagann was pretty popular. Around the time I was a weeb, but I don't know. It missed me somehow. I think I was too prude. I was definitely thinking, oh, you know, this girl wears a bra. I don't think I should watch this. So by then, I just wasn't too. By the time I was thinking about getting into it, it's already like past its wave. UC is very funny too because you just don't see that. UC is beautiful because of this sort of awkwardness with everything. You know, it's obviously going to be centered around like a very young boy, but outside of having a very young protagonist, there's some very awkward animation cells and funny little scenes that takes out the seriousness of the whole thing, and it's just fun. You can't take it that seriously. E1. Only girls without bras? No, she's with the... What are you talking about? I think you need to be older than 25 to be really Gurren Laganning it, per se. What? Is it really that not safe for work? I didn't realize. Maybe it was a good choice that young me didn't get into it back then. Newcomer to GUNPLA? Maybe try the classic RGRX 78 2.0. Absolutely. People ask the best first model kit, and I think that's the first model kit people should get really into. It's so good. It took me out on a date and gave me flowers afterward. That's how nice that RGRX 78 2.0 is. Rogue DJ and Kaiman, thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Funny how this was my first Gundam kit alongside the Asaroth Renashi. Oh, that's really cool. You have such good taste. Because I didn't even know this kit existed for the longest time. Let's see. This one has the hook here and then the armor piece here. UC does the youth dealing with being thrust into war far better than a lot of things, even with the same franchise. Amuro's teen angst at least feels genuine over any of the Gundam Wing pilots. I kind of don't want to compare it to other Gundam series because I think they have their own ways of showcasing their MCs. It's just different, right? I don't know if Tomino got his work only in the UC or he does other stuff too, but... You have to understand that 0079 is such a love letter to Tomino's past and his experiences. I don't think it can get much more personal than that. 28. It makes me like appreciate 79 from an artistic standpoint with the storytelling it has going for it. I don't think I watched a show that has such deeply rooted storytelling of the writer's personal story. It's just really cool to me that way. Alright, 28 on this. Finally, another GUNPLA VTuber. Yes. Hi, Mr. Mecha Man. Oh, if you're a VTuber. Actually, I wish I could check your channel out. I think I can. Let me check it out in a bit here. Whoa! Oh my god, I flew out. Luckily, didn't fly too far. Let me see. Does this work if I press this? I think so. Yes. Oh, cool. You actually have a Gundam profile picture too. Whoa! I'll give the follow there. Are you more UC or IBO? Right now IBO, but I'm working towards UC. It's hard for me to fully say I love UC as my #1 show, but UC really does have like a special way of reaching to me with this message. Really like it. Papa Jex, thank you for subscribing. Thank you, thank you. There you go. Even stuff that isn't UC is kind of tangentially related to when Tomino is involved. Yeah. Tomino's other work includes Zambot. Yeah, actually, I watched was it NHK? It was an NHK documentary about the early days of Gundam for video I was researching for, and it was just really cool. The whole origin story and how thinking they were a failure until they started doing more of the stuff for Gundam. It's really such a humble beginning for this franchise. You can never guess it just from how it is right now. Is this supposed to be inside of here? No. Oh, there you go. Interesting. They put this little peg in here to avoid over extending the piece when it bends. You see, it's a very tall mountain to climb, but it's worth it. I think so too. For the longest time, I really did push it off. I watched around it. If people are intimidated by UC, I do think that their one-off series are pretty good too. Even the one-off movies too. Not gonna lie, I think we're gonna get to the one arm. I don't know if we're gonna get to the other arm. It's taking quite a long time because I'm chatting and building with this stream. Let's see. So I guess we keep the arm by itself and then just hold off on it. Put it later. Okay. I got this. C1. I think I remember which runner comes from which runner. They're building for so much. Except for ZZ, I'm sorry, I just can't. That's a pretty common take. I heard that people recommended me a specific Gundam series because it had pretty boys in it. I forgot which one that was. Was it ZZ? Or is it something else? 12... What's this one? No. Ah, it's this one. Wow, it's a big piece too. Is 0079 different from OG Mobile Suit Gundam? I know that came out in 79, also the UC set in. No, they're referred to as the same thing. The original series is called Mobile Suit Gundam, but to distinguish which one specifically, they refer to it as 0079. Don't worry, I had the exact same confusion too. It's not really explained. Like I mentioned earlier, it's hard for newcomers to get into it. Like when I made the task of watching Gundam, I accidentally watched Hathaway, right? There's you think, okay, I'll just watch Gundam. So you type it in and you watch Hathaway, and that's what ends up happening. And if you're really smart, you probably ask people who are into the fandom instead of asking Google about it, and they'll tell you this. They show you a chart actually. They'll show you a watch along charts, the watch order for it, or they'll tell you like the order of which it came out. That's also a way to watch it too. It's hard, man. It took me a year or so to really break into it properly, but it happens. Tomino's involved in lots of 70s and 80s mecha. Zimba is pretty good, and technically the first isekai anime. I want to watch this other stuff eventually because I think it'd be fun to break into like Zambot and stuff. The irony I see in other places online is how not real robots new Gundam show feels now, and some folk connect that to just because It's because Japan's weak in anti-war when the old show was always anti-war. Real robot? Well, I think it's okay. I think it's okay to move away from real robot vibes, you know? Hold on, wait. Feels kind of weird the way I folded this. Ugh. Fine. 13. 13's this one. I think I'll probably wrap up the stream when I finish this arm, which it should be, I want to say, 15 minutes? I don't know. I'm pretty slow, so it could be another 20 minutes if you really want to pat it down. One of the things I personally like about the high-grade Gremory is his hood and weapon. Same. It just works. I like that it's not outwardly like a Grim Reaper design. It kind of makes it its own style, which is the way I like to go about it. First experience to Gundam was IBO. That's good. I think a fair amount of people I talked to said their first experience was it Wing? Wing or Zeta? It's rare to find people say IBO. Well, Hathaway's opening crawl mentions Char's counterattack, but guess what's isn't even on Netflix? I know, but can you really rely on Netflix to have all those anime? That's the first mistake there, assuming that they'll put on the whole entire series there. It is so hard. Can I just say, as a newer fan, it's so hard to find the series online in a very reputable way. You know what I mean? I tried watching 0080 with my viewers in the Discord for Christmas last year, right? The only place I found it was on, I think, was it Vimeo or Bilibili? One of those. And they cut up the anime into like 8 parts. So we were watching part 1, part 2, part 3, and so on and so forth. It was... I think, we tried finding legal means. And the most legal way of finding that series is through Blu-ray discs that they don't make anymore. So, either way, it's so hard sometimes with trying to find all the media for Gundam. And there's so much of it, but also a lot of it is lost to time or whatever. Also just licensing, too. Oh my gosh. I have not watched an 8-part anime in one sitting like that in a long, long time. Let's see, 22 I think is this one here. 22. For years and years, I would see IBO on Netflix and never watched, and then got to Gundam, bam, it's not on Netflix. F me, I guess. We actually watched Netflix. Oh, no, sorry. We did IBO watch along on this channel, and it was through Gundam Info. They physically have people. Okay, so I know some of you guys are newer in the Gundam fandom, so I don't know if you guys know this. I'll just let you guys know now. There's a YouTube channel called Gundam Info. It's where you can legally watch Gundam, but all their series is on rotation. They have a Google Calendar that tells you when certain series are playing, when's it stopping and stuff. But that's one of the few ways to watch it for free on YouTube. It sucks because it only lasts for about a month. So you have 1 month to watch IBO or UC or something. It's not always there. It's crazy to me because I bet they have someone physically changing these series out on a basis, on a monthly basis for these series to have their own time on the channel and stuff. I think Witch from Mercury is just permanently on there for the time being. I wish Gundam Info would add more to this old show. They already have so much available to view for free. They do! They should just have it all open for 1 month. Just please, let me just see it. I know you have the means to share this. You know, it's rough. I think I put this in here and then... Did I do this wrong? I think so. Whoa. I've done this incorrectly. That's where a part separator would be probably good right by now. I don't think part separator can take this piece out. I really hate using this thing. I don't think it's possible to do this, is it? Kind of thin. I don't want to scratch a piece. Oh, okay, I can't do this with a part separator. I have to use a X-Acto knife. I guess we could do that. Is to create FOMO and farm views? I guess so. It's just a bit of a shame that such a big franchise has to go through such interesting means to maintain that. Oh god, please just pop off nicely. I'm scared. I feel it's gonna break the blade. Okay, there you go. Whew. What? What? Oh my god, I actually broke it. Shucks, okay, it's fine. I actually broke the piece! I wasn't meant to. It hasn't happened in a while. It's okay. You can see it very clearly on the camera. Oh my god. Guys! It was a peg! Okay, my bad. I can't even blame this on the kid. This is just a skill issue. Oh, I had to bring out Tamia. Oh my god. Okay, it's okay. Everything can be solved with just a little bit of glue. I don't think it's a movable part, so it's not a huge issue. I took this off because I forgot to put in the piece in between the panels, so let me do that right now before I forget. Here. That's what I forgot. Ah! That's so embarrassing! Oh! Alright, you're about to see the magic of Tamiya right now. Oh my god. Read instruction carefully. Hey, usually they have a step 1, step 2, but they put it at the same time, and I didn't realize what they're trying to go for. Okay? It's my bad. Not everyone who's building this is a streamer, so they're building this assuming that you're not concentrating on other things. I got cement. It's just the... Which part is this? Looks like it's just the arm piece. Okay, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. You only need to worry about moving this thing upwards and then having this part collapse around it. I will take my time. I will. I've been just happily talking with you guys while also building. It's just been a bit. It's just so nice, you know. I've been so busy with IRL stuff that I haven't really sat down and really enjoyed the stream and be like, oh, you know, it takes me out of it. Also, it's been... The Thanksgiving week has been a vacation for me from university, so... Ugh. Okay. Easy fix, guys. Don't worry. We'll just have to hold this for a bit. Gluing wrong? Okay. Breaking off a piece by accident is one thing, but assuming I'll glue it wrong is another thing entirely. You know what? I'm glad I'm not alone then. I also broke my EG, but after the build, trying to pose it too much, Grandpa got stiff leg now. You can break an EG? That thing you're supposed to break off the parts from the runner. I don't think it's possible to break an EG. Holy! I know, John. It happens. That piece does move. No. The panel, it's just a piece that's holding back the movable part. It should be fine. Alright. I will try to move on from this. How long am I supposed to use this on? Is there instruction on this about it? Use ventilated area, tighten cap, blah blah blah. No, they don't tell you. I'm just gonna assume that's fused. Back in elementary school, teacher will be like, make sure you use your Elmer glue and wait 10 seconds, and we just hold it down for 10 seconds. I'm assuming that is how long it takes for this plastic to fuse to each other. Right? I think it's funny that you guys are coming out the woodworks to share your experience breaking your parts. It's okay, guys. I can handle the criticism. It's my fault. I can handle it. It's okay. Alright. I've been enjoying stream. I love VTuber gals building GUNPLA. Yeah, thank you. It's actually a fair amount of us on YouTube. None of them are as clumsy as I am, though. Okay, so let's see. Oh, okay. So we're gonna... I'm hold this piece in just in case. What's up into this? I'm kind of nervous, y'all. C-clip for the arm. That is interesting. I don't have good experience with C-clips on the outside like this. Is this not crazy to you guys? I've never seen an arm have a like a C-clip on the outside like this. That's interesting. It works though, I guess. Look at that. You can tell that I made a mistake. I think it's fine now. It should be dried. Beefin literally love to break for me. Oh, I'm sorry. Beefin is the worst to break because it's very noticeable. Thankfully, this is on the inside. Next time, don't break the pegs. They're really precious. It's not the first time. I think the pegs are the most common one for me to break. Should be good now. I honestly can glue around the faceplate a bit more. I put glue on the peg, but I think I can put it around the whole piece on the inside. Like this U-shaped thing. I should have done that instead, but it's already closed. I'm not gonna reopen it. It's fine. IBO C-clips are a nightmare in my opinion. I think I've heard that criticism before. This is my first time experiencing on the outside. I've only really built the MGSD Barbados and Seagrin, so... C-clip, shoulder armor is good. Forearm armor, strange. Yeah, it's my first time seeing that, so yeah. It's okay. Alright, I think we're fine. Crisis averted, everyone. I assume it's averted. Okay. We're good. Whoa. I'm actually kind of surprised. Hood down. Hood down. Okay. Alright, we're good, we're good. Don't worry, everyone. Crisis averted. It just took a little bit to me to put it together. Let's see. We're gonna be... let's see. I want to get the hand down. So this is the right hand. I think this mobile suit has the weapon in the right hand, right? So it should be a fist instead of open hand. Alright. We'll wrap up in like 10 minutes, so we'll see. SD? Yeah, the MGSD Barbados. You guys should try out the MGSD if you have not. It's a fun build. It's really cute. Try to get the fist on this one. So B3. This one here. I broke my little razor waist when trying to pose. Oh no. IBO was very experimental on design and the use of inner frames. I like it a lot. The Act guy also had a inner frame going for it too. Probably one of the first, maybe. You didn't see anything? Yeah, guys, just erase what happened in the last 5 minutes. You could not tell. If someone came in here right now, they would not know a thing. Unless you guys would yap about it. Is that the Gremory Gundam? No, I think it's the scythe. I'm just messing with you, Scarlet. Welcome, welcome. It is the Gremory indeed. Wait, is this a Gundam or mobile suit? I just want to make sure because they call this the Gundam Gremory, but I don't actually know if it's a Gundam or not. A43 is the dark piece. Where's this one? Oh, here. SD Wing Zero's my son. Yeah. It's the Gremory. It's a Gundam. Oh, really? Oh, okay. I thought it was like a grunt suit or a or like a mobile suit. I didn't realize it was actually a Gundam. Huh. Interesting. This might be the prettiest Gundam I've ever seen, you guys. This is probably one of the prettier Gundams I've seen. I'm just surprised because usually they have that kind of color scheme and everything, right? But this one actually bends the laws of what's considered Gundam in terms of designs. 34. Alright, this one should be the hand that holds the scythe. So we're gonna use the fist in this. Gremory is one of the 72 Gundam from IBO. Oh, okay, I see. I've done the SDX. It's cute, but I probably won't buy anymore if I got them. It's good, I build them for sure. I actually don't really like the ones with the big eyes on it. I know it's from like the show, I think. MGSD at least kind of keeps that SD form, but a bit more stylized to the more mechanical look. Hooah! Oh, thank God. 72 demons called Inquisition. That makes sense. I think I look up the word Gremory for the thumbnail and I just found more demons on my Google image I would like to. Alright, so this should be the fist. And we're pretty much done this one. Every time I get a new Gunpla, I get Gundam-gasm. Such a great feeling. Huh? What is that? What is that? I think I get that vibe when I cut into a piece and it's like buttery smooth. I think PC. Polycaps. Cutting into a polycaps with a god hand, that's like the Gundam-gasm worthy moment. Normal SD is not for me, or if they were, I definitely want to paint them. Yeah, same. I haven't built an SD, but the general look of them, they're a little bit too chibi-fi for me to really enjoy them. Ooh, please stay in. The wings came off. Whew, okay. Ah! That will happen a lot. That will happen a lot, so that's okay. Whoa, wait. I'm kind of surprised by how segmented these pieces are. Even for high grade, it's nice. That's extremely tight hand joint. A little bit, but oh my god. This one doesn't have a lot of movement with it. It's okay. Wow, why is this one falling off so much? Ah, okay, it's a shoulder. That's a shoulder piece pushing it, that's why. That makes more sense, okay. This is a fine piece, it's just that I gotta be more aware of the shoulder joint when it hits the wings on the back. So I'll be cognizant of that. Polycaps are fun to chew on. You are so gross. Actual fun to build non- yeah, okay. Okay, buddy. Caution with the pink pegs on the chest. I broke them. The pink peg? These ones here? Or is it something else? Let me just see. That's the only peg I see. I don't know why I didn't get into SD either. I mean, I like the Nendroid. I think they're cute, but SD Gun was never that cute. SD Zakudos, those are hilarious. You can never go wrong with the Zaku. It's just the eyes. It's mostly the eyes looking a little too cartoonish. This is unfortunately an extra piece I didn't mean to cut out. My gosh, you're only like a quarter of the way through. We still have so much runners to go through. Save them, don't eat them. Oh, I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. How can I not? These are the best. I know people don't like polycaps, but I think they're so satisfying to put in. Kotobukiya's polycaps are a different story though. Oh, sorry, I hit the mic. Alright guys, I am actually wrapping up stream here. I do have to keep on schedule so I don't oversleep coming into Monday. So I'll wrap up here. Thank you for stopping by today. For people who are new here, thank you for finding the channel and stuff and subscribing too. I really do appreciate it. If you are interested in more of these build streams, I do them every Saturday. Right now, I'm not doing streams too often just because of university, but I'm almost done. Almost done with them. So I have something fun planned for late December. You'll see. I'll plan it around something interesting with Gundam. So yeah. Feel free to join the Discord for the direct stream notifications when those happen. And yeah. Okay. See you guys next time at 6:30 p.m. EST, 3:30 p.m. PST, 11:30 p.m. GMT, and 7:30 a.m. JP Australia time. And Thank you so much again. You guys are awesome. It was really fun today. Thank you, thank you. Christmas and not no, not Christmas and Naju. I have this funny stream idea for Gundam. We're gonna try and act. So we shall see. Okay. Bye bye. Bye.